Check 1 2 1 2. Are we live? I believe we are live. What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and it's the Philly Talk Podcast. And today we are back with a live stream, the final preseason game. After today, it will be about the regular season, what really matters, and we will see the starters. Although today we do got a little good news. Makai Lemon is out there warming up, so it looks like Makai Lemon will play. I just got in, so if they tweeted about it, let me know. It looks like he's going to play. Let me know, because I'm a little lost on the Twitter sphere today. I haven't been on it, but shout out to the real ones. Do me a favor, as you get in here, hit the like, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any live streams, videos, all that good stuff. Notification gang. We got Fibbox, Drew, Ariel C. Maz, Joe Eagle, Ken Mallett, AJ Smith, Linwood Harris, Drummer. We got Jay Birds, Clifton, Rye Knobs. We got Romulus in the building. We got a super chat. The early bird gets the worm. Pause. Let's hear it.
EAGLES Eagles!
Shout out to It's Hurt Season with the $5 super chat. Go Birds, DH. Makai Lemon to make his debut tonight. Again, I haven't been on Twitter, on any social media, so I wasn't sure, but I turned the TV on and I saw this man warming up, which got some juice back into what this last preseason game is going to be. Because again, I was hyped for the preseason to get here, but now that it's here, I'm ready to see some real starting regular season football. But Makai Lemon making his debut, it should be interesting. It should be interesting. Shout out to Mama E with the $20 banger early.
EAGLES Eagles!
Mama E said, "What's going on, Bird Gang? You already know what time it is. Philly strong. Bird emoji. Green heart. Cheers, Mike. You already know. Big chillin' in the chat. Shout out to Mama E. Also, everybody who super chatted. It's Hurt Season and Mama E both getting entries into the jersey giveaway on September 30th. Any player or color you choose. We will be dropping free entries in the videos, so make sure you watch the videos. Again, let's pour this up. Mama E's the one that always gets me to crack it open. It don't get open until Mama E is in the building. Let's pour this up, and hopefully you chilling and able to sip something with me. But whoever's in the chat that got a drink next to him, let's pour this up. Let's pour this up for the preseason finale. Last time the Eagles played the preseason against the Bengals, we've seen some nice plays from Tanner McKee. Johnny Wilson was here making plays. Darius Cooper. Now, Wilson ain't here no more, but we'll see. I can't wait to see Makai Lemon make his debut. We got 131 people in the building. We should have at least 75 to 100 likes. Raise your glass and let's take this shot. Shout out to Mama E. Crown Rizzy keeps the game busy. The mommy in the building. What's going on? It's her season. Said like and shares and showing love. Showing love costs nothing. Let's bleep and go. That's right. If you want to show love, the best way to do it is just to hit the like button, share it out. Let's build this thing up. Mama E said, I got to crack the bottle, Mike. Game day tradition now. Yes, but I can't wait to get the real game day tradition back. Philly Mike and the crew going crazy on Sundays. You know what I mean? Them 4 o'clock games, 1 o'clock games. Antonio Holmes said, I got that high quality H2O. I love it. I ain't mad at the game. Sometimes you got to just chill out, drink some water, and relax. You know what I'm saying? It's only a preseason game, but that's what gets it. That's what gets me in the mode. The real football mode is that Crown Rizzy. Mr. V said, yo, Philly Mike, watching your content from Japan. Keep up the great work and go birds. Shout out to Japan and shout out to Mr. V. Appreciate the love from Japan. Dr. Jen in the building. What's going on? Riz said, what up, pimpin'? Can't call it. I can't call it. I'm ready to see what transpires today. Mekhi Lemon's debut does got me feeling a little bit better about this preseason game, right? We know their starter's not going to play, but honestly, Mekhi Lemon will be a starter. What will his role be? I'm not exactly sure, but he is a starter. He's going to be in the lineup with Jalen, Saquon, Wicks, Smitty, and him. Whether we call him wide receiver 3 or 2, he's going to be getting meaningful minutes week 1 versus the Commanders. And oh boy, are the Commanders in trouble. You saw what I said in the video yesterday. If you didn't watch it, go check it out after this. Man, an inoperable offensive line facing Philly week 1 is ridiculous. We've heard a lot of good stuff about the secondary for the Eagles and the linebackers, but the bread and butter is still the D-line. This D-line has had an amazing training camp. These guys are living in the backfield on a top-tier offensive line. Paved the Lane Johnson's getting beat by Nolan Smith. Jalix Hunt is beating Jordan Mailata. If they can beat them, what do you think they're going to do to a beat-up Commanders team? I honestly feel bad. No, I don't. I don't feel bad for anybody in the NFC East. They can all get this BTA. But man, when that beat writer for the Commanders really said an inoperable offensive line, the worst it's looked in years for the Commanders, then I remembered Jaden Daniels on the Netflix documentary saying that he's kind of scared to play since that injury. He's a little nervous. He's going to be in Philly against one of the best defensive lines in the league, hungry, fresh, and you got an inoperable offensive line? Sheesh. That don't look good for them. Now, before the game starts, which the game will start in about 6 minutes, let's hear a quick word from our sponsor. Can we hear a quick word from our sponsor? Prize Picks, which is America's #1 sports picks app. And it's so simple. Just pick more or less on a few player stats and lock in your lineups. That's it. However, maybe you rather pick the team that wins instead of player stats, which is now on Prize Picks. Spreads, totals, pick'ems, whether it's a game or a fight. And best of all, Prize Picks got a new user offer that is really going to benefit you. Now, just play $5 and get $150 in lineups. If you win, you got to use code HMA when signing up to once again play $5. If you win, you'll get $150 in lineups. Sheesh. Link is in the description. The season is upon us. Go sign up. It's Hurt Season said, boom, 1 + 6 = Smitty time, baby. I love it. And 6 + 1 = 7. That's what a touchdown is. Shout out to It's Hurt Season, who said he's going to change his name. Let me know what you change your name to. Mr. Barco with the $2 super chat.
EAGLES Eagles!
Love from Florida. ULB and 500, my go-to for anything birds. Hey, that's a beautiful lineup. That's a beautiful lineup. And I definitely put the word out there for me, LB, and 500 to do a trio stream soon. You most likely will get a stream from Philly Mike, LB, and 500 all on the same panel talking Eagles with y'all very shortly. Tiffany said, smash the like button. Pretty Mimi in the building. James, what's up? Razor RU said that iron sharper iron makes it razor sharp. You ain't lying. I saw my guy Eye Shine in the building. I'm awake. Are you? I am now that my boy I'm awake is here. Let's talk about it. Taco Dad 7582 just became a channel member. Welcome to the Philly Talk Grinder. Appreciate you. Okay, so that's going to be your new name. 1 + 6 = Smitty time. Okay, I ain't mad at it. I'll remember. Pretty Mimi said, I hope we get to see my baby Makai on the field for at least one series. Hey, he's playing. I don't know how long they're going to let him play, but he is suiting up. He's playing his first preseason game of his rookie season. Razor said, hey, Mike, how your kid do last week? He did all right. Again, it was some joint practice. It was a pretty close game. They didn't really keep score. It was just joint practice, simulation. They were putting them in situations, red zone, stuff like that. But my kid does have his first game this Sunday at 11 o'clock. Got to start the season 1-0. Got to start the season 1-0. And we should have footage. My boy going to get into the end zone week 1. My boy going to get into the end zone week 1. We should have some footage. He plays starting corner, starter receiver. I told him I need at least a PBU, 4 tackles, and then on offense, I need at least 50 yards in the tub. At least 50 yards in the tub. Ace Boogie in the building. Long time, Mike. How you been? Hey, chilling. Like I said, my son got his first game of the season on Sunday. We a football family for sure. Taco Dad, who just became a channel member, said howdy from CDA, Idaho. Shout out to Idaho. Razor said keep us posted. You already know. I got you, Brody. Appreciate you for asking. Ariel C. Mass said rather be watching Philly than the Cowboys. Always. 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 Drew said, greetings from California, Bird fam. You already know. We got the West Coast. We got Japan in the house. We got Idaho in the house. I love it. I love the fact that we got Eagle fans all over the world. The world. From city to city. From country to country. You got to love it. We got 222 people in the building. Let's get them likes up. The like button is free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing, and it's greatly appreciated. Plus, it brings more Eagle fans up in here. Maybe some Bengal fans, some NFL fans who are bored and just want to hear a good game being called. Lemmy Mars said, what's going on? Carlos said, let's go Birds. Let me hear it in the chat.
EAGLES Eagles!
Oh, and I did forget to say this, but Mr. Barco, you got 2 entries into the jersey giveaway on September 30th. Any player color you choose, every super chat gets you entries. There will be free ones coming up in the video, so stay tuned. Darius said Cooper should be wide receiver too. We'll see. I think Cooper's going to get opportunities early in the season too to further his playing time. We'll see. I think they're going to use a couple guys as wide receiver 3 and 2. Honestly, we know who the definitive one is. That is Devontae Smith. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But I think they can mix things up early in the season. One game Lemon gets more reps, then Wicks, then Cooper, then Hollywood, maybe even Elijah Moore. We'll see. I'm Awake said, yes, Detroit. Okay, Detroit in the building. Draft Junkie said Oklahoma in the building. Aaron said South Dakota in the building. JXY said Harrisburg in the building. Taco Dad said, I'm still not over the Mike Mukamba draft pick. You didn't like Makuba? You didn't like Makuba? Jeff B said, let's go Birds from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Okay, Florida in the building. Mama E said South Florida, as you already know, in the building. Shout out to the Florida people up in here. Tony said, let me hear it in the chat.
EAGLES Eagles!
It is 8:01. The game should be coming on shortly. Here they go. They got the Eagle little hype video coming on. Let me hear it. No, it's not. It's just the NFL on CBS. Football is finally back. We back. We back. Let's see how many likes we got on the stream. We should at least have 150 likes. If we got MVPs in the chat, there's no reason why we shouldn't have at least 50 likes. We got 107 on the like button. Let's hit it. Let's see if we can get to 150 before the game starts. I know we got some MVPs in the chat. Friday night in Philadelphia. You got to love it. Bengals taking on the Eagles. The Bengals are 2-0 in the preseason as the Eagles are 0-2. But we all know that it doesn't mean a dang thing. It absolutely doesn't mean a dang thing. At the end of the day, preseason is preseason. Geo Steele said it's 5 p.m. here in Tacoma, sending Eagles love back home. Shout out to you. 5 p.m. It's 8:03 over here in the East Coast. Cody, the Philly Joker, said hit that like button. Check. Okay. We got 122 on the like button. Brent Peterson in the building said, we in here, Mike. You already know. Let's hear it for these Philadelphia Eagles. Mekhi Lemon's debut. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Cut said, go Birds from Maine. The Male Morgan said, go Birds from North Little Rock, Arkansas. Okay. Tiger said, California. Got that West Coast time, 5 o'clock. Here we go. Nick Sirianni with a 59-26 record as a head coach in his 6th season. 6 seasons as the Eagles head coach, 59-26. What a record. Rego Lavach said, come on, people, hit the like button. One of the best Eagles content makers. Go Birds. Shout out to the real ones. 248 on the 248 people in the building. 140 likes. The Eagles will receive the kick. Hold on. Now my screen is glitching for some reason. Hopefully it's not lagging for y'all. They playing the Rocky music. They playing the Rocky music. They playing the Rocky music. Here we go. The kick is up. And it will be returned by the Eagles from the 2-yard line. He crosses the 20 and he'll be tripped up. No, stays on his feet and picks up a little bit more. Be tackled down around the 24-yard line. Around the 24-yard line is where the Eagles will start this possession. Talking Crib Media said, is Mekhi Lemon playing? Yes, he is. There he is out there. Number 9 for the Eagles in white. His first preseason game. Let me go ahead and fix the scoreboard for us in a second. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Birds. Mekhi Lemon, 79 catches, 1,100 yards, and 11 touchdowns his last season at USC. Tanner McKee going to find Mekhi Lemon for a short gain of 3. First play goes right to Mekhi Lemon. That's what you like to see. That's what you like to see. First play, they go right to Mekhi Lemon. Right to Mekhi Lemon. Here we go. 2nd and 7. Ball at the 27-yard line. Tanner McKee's under center. Takes a snap. They're going to hand it off to 39. Who is that? Is that Dameon Pierce? Dameon Pierce getting a start. The former Texan. 5th season, 3rd team. Number 39, Dameon Pierce. So no Shipley, no Carson Steele to start. Interesting. First and 10 for the Eagles after the nice run. Tanner McKee under center. They're going to motion Elijah Moore. McKee takes a snap, fakes the handoff. McKee looking, firing, and it's going to be tipped in the vicinity of Makai Lemon, who had a step on the defender, but Tanner McKee underthrows it. Rookie against rookie, a little speed out or a little out route. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. So 3 or 4 plays in, and Makai Lemon has 2 targets. Tanner McKee from the 35 takes a snap, looking, has time. Now he's going to roll to his left, turn around, and get sacked by 2 Bengal players. 51, Foskey in there on the sack. That's going to bring up a 3rd and long for this Eagles offense. Sheesh. Tanner McKee had time, thought about hitting Damian Pierce, then did the hokey pokey, turned himself around, and got blasted by 2 Bengal players, Foskey and number 56, and on a tackle. 3rd and 19. Wow, that's his 5th sack this preseason. Whoever that is for the Bengals has been putting in work. 3rd and 19. McKee dropping back, looking, has time, going to just check it down to Damian Pierce, and it's off the fingertips, so the Eagles will send out the punt unit. Hold on, I'm doing
Shame.
this thing.
Shame.
It's
Shame.
right here. Here. Shut the door, please. Turkey Burger said Blue about McKee's pass. What's his name? Makai Lemon had a step. Makai Lemon had a step. The punt is up for Braden Mann, and it's a big one. He'll be returning at the 20, misses, makes one man miss, has some room to run, and he'll pick up maybe 8 or 9 on the return. Bengals first possession. Unique in the building. What's up? Witch King said, what the bleep? Little ugly first series in terms of getting sacked and being forced to try to convert on 3rd and 19, which is not easy to do in the NFL. However, I will say they are making it a point to get Makai Lemon involved. I do like seeing that. Rye said, come on, McKee, the completed pass to Lemon should have been some yak, but again, yeah, an ugly pass. Turkey Burger. G-Lo said that was a messy as heck. You ain't lying. ENIG Matic said the same. Tanner, they wanted to replace Hurts with. Yep, they were talking about that once upon a time. That's the same Tanner. That is crazy. Crazy out here. We got 261 in the building. Do your boy a favor and hit the like button. It's free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing, and it's greatly appreciated. Again, this is early in the game, 12 minutes and 33 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Eagles defense is on the field for the first time. Eagles defense is on the field for the first time. Makai Lemon, 2 targets, 1 catch for about 3 yards. Blue said, go get Wentz as a backup. F it. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Only because of it's just too much. But yes, the backup quarterback does not look good for the Eagles. If there is a scenario in which we need to play the backup for a game or two, it ain't going to be pretty. You better run the ball heavily. Joe Burrow on the Bengals 2026 expectations. I don't really care what he got to say. It doesn't matter. We Eagle over here. I'm Awake said, wide receivers be open underneath all game. He got to see it. Ron Zodiac said, I just hit the like button all the way up in Harrisburg. Love you, so you do a great job, buddy. I appreciate it. Appreciate the love. We got 244 in here. Everybody who hits the likes, whoever hits the like button, pushes this out to other people. Here we go. We 1 shot deep. 1 shot deep. Shout out to Mama E for the shot. First possession for the Bengals. Who is the quarterback for the Bengals? He starts this one under center. Is that Josh Johnson? They're going to hand the ball off to number 25, and he makes a couple people miss, picking up a chunk of change to Todd Brooks. Todd Brooks in there for the running back. Josh Johnson. He's been playing for he's probably played for like every team in the league by now. Sheesh. Josh Johnson. They got Flacco as a backup too. Josh Johnson, 14 different NFL teams, ball at the 36-yard line. Johnson going to hand it off to Brooks. He goes up the right side, making a couple Eagles miss, and that'll pick up maybe 2 or 3 yards, and he'll be tackled down by Chance Campbell and company. That brings up a 3rd down for the Bengals. Josh Johnson on 14 different teams, 3rd stint with Cincinnati, played in the UFL, XFL, and AAF. 40 years old. Sheesh. Wow, 3rd and 2 for the Bengals. Shotgun formation for Johnson. Bengals take the snap, and a flag's on the play. Looks like it's going to be a false start on the Bengals. Eagles were showing blitz, and it's going to be a false start. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 3rd down. Can the Eagles defense get off the field? Let's go. Turn up. Turn all the way up. Turn all the way up. Here we go. 3rd and 7. Shotgun formation for Josh Johnson. Johnson takes a snap. Here comes the blitz. Quick pass. Caught by 81. And he'll pick up the 1st down. 81 out of the slot. Dante Myers, 5'11", picks up about 9 on 3rd and 7. Working against Gushna, or ever how you say his name, number 34. I cannot say it. We just going to call him Goosh. He picks up the 1st down. Dante Myers. They're going to motion the big tight end 84. Johnson under center, changing the play at the line of scrimmage. 3 seconds on the play clock. Johnson takes a snap, play action, pressure in his face, quick pass, tipped up, and almost intercepted. Michael Carter with the dive-in attempt after the tip. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Bengals. Ariel Seaman said, dang, my man fell asleep on the Cowboys. Should have been an Eagle fan. You ain't lying. Dante Myers, they're showing his journey to the NFL. Here we go. Ball at the 41. 2nd and 10. Johnson from the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Has time. Throwing it to the sideline, and it's caught by Dante Myers on Goosh. Number 34 is getting cooked by 81. Dante Myers. Goosh needs to do something. Boom. A little speed out, and Goosh got cooked. Gushika. Gushaga getting cooked by Dante Myers for another Bengals 1st down. Here we go. We got 240 in the building. 2 catches for over 20 yards now. Johnson, play action, going across the middle, and it's caught. Dante Myers again. This time, Mac McWilliams on the coverage, and it doesn't matter who's guarding him. He is wide open.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
It doesn't matter who guards him.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
No pressure, no nothing. Wow, 3 catches, 51 yards for Dante Myers. They're going to hand it off to Brooks out the backfield, and he's going to lose 2 yards. That is A.J. Epinesa and company in on the stop. A loss of 2 for the Bengals. Mr. Libra, what's going on? Raymond Shivers said other offenses always look better than ours. I know it's preseason, but come on, bro. I hear you. I mean, look, this is Josh Johnson at 40 years old on his 14 different team, slicing up our defense with one receiver. 3 rushes, 4 passes on this drive. It's taken up 4 minutes plus. Johnson takes a snap, has time. Quick pass caught by the big tight end. That is 84. He'll pick up a couple. He goes by Endries. Endries picks up a couple. This brings up another 3rd down. Can the Eagles get a stop and force a field goal attempt? Can the Eagles get a stop and force the field goal attempt? Big 3rd down. Ball inside the 20, mark it at the 11. Endries in motion. Johnson dropping back, going for the end zone, and it's incomplete. Try to go for the tight end. Michael Carter II said, not on my watch. Not on my watch. Sticky coverage from Michael Carter, who is still in running for the starting second safety, and the field goal unit comes on the field. Josh Johnson tried to go over the head to the big tight end, and this man was not having it. Michael Carter with a nice defense. Evan McPherson to kick the field goal. It's a 29-yard attempt, and the kick is up, and it is good. Up and good for the Bengals, who get on the board first. 3-0 ball game. Blue said, is Sean on the sideline or in the box? Interesting. I got to actually look for that. I got to look at that. We know that he's still deciding what he's going to do. I want him up top. I mean, it's a small sample size, but it looked good. It looked like we had some fluidity to the offense for sure last week. Bird Dog Ruru said, Big Dog Ruru said backups got cooked. Straight up cooked. But Michael Carter II made a big play, forcing a field goal attempt at least. Raymond said, for those saying Josh is like a starter, so was Tanner. No excuses. Now, Josh Johnson is the definition of a journeyman. The definition of a journeyman. Amara said, if our starters, God forbid, get hurt, we are cooked. It don't look it up. I mean, the offensive line looks decent. We have some depth there. But wide receiver-ish? Jalen, a quarterback-ish? Yeah, it don't look good. It don't look good. Doesn't look good. We got 225 in the chat. Let's hit that like button. Shout out to Nadine Peterson with the $20 banger.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
I was getting a little thirsty. I appreciate it. Nadine Peterson said, I'm Brent Peterson's wife. We will love that Jake Elliott jersey. Shout is on me this time. Go Birds. A shout out to Brent Peterson and now Nadine Peterson, his wife, coming on the channel, super chatting. They want the Jake Elliott jersey. And you know what? Every single person that's won the jersey, nobody got a Jake Elliott jersey. You don't really hear people wanting the Kickers jersey. And there was a time where I would have really loved the Jake Elliott jersey. I don't know about now, but maybe if Nadine Peterson wins and we get the Jake Elliott jersey out to her, maybe he kicks up this season. You never know. 20 entries into the jersey giveaway for Nadine Mrs. Peterson. That's what we just gonna say. I'm horrible with pronouncing names. Shot on her this time. The Petersons definitely show love to the channel. The kick is up, and it will go into the end zone, and the Eagles will kneel it down. So they'll start this drive at the, I want to say, 35. Shout out to the Petersons. Hopefully, y'all got something in y'all. I mean, whether it's some wine, some beers, some shots, some whatever you got going on. Peterson family and Eagle family, raise your glass and let's take the shot for the second drive. Mekhi Lemon still in the game. 2 targets, 1 catch for 3 yards. Tanner McKee, shotgun. They're going to motion Elijah Moore to the left. McKee takes a snap, quick pass that is caught and dropped by E.J. Jenkins. Hit him right in the hands and he dropped it.
Shame. Shame.
E.J. Jenkins getting cut according to I'm Awake. Jenkins just dropped it. Just dropped it. That was shot number 2 for Philly Mike. Here we go. They're showing Andy Dalton. When will he play? Let's see. 2nd and 10. McKee under center. Changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Mekhi Lemon in the slot. McKee fakes the handoff. Pressure in his face. He'll stay up and dump it off to Mekhi Lemon, who loses 2 yards. So the pass is complete. Now Mekhi Lemon has 2 catches for maybe 1 yard, depending on where they spot it. Bozeman with the tackle. We got another super chat from Brent Peterson, a $10 banger.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Brent said, Mike, I lost a bet. We got to win and Elliott. We got to win and Elliott. Hey, that's 30 entries y'all got. We'll see. Tanner going deep, and it's going to be tipped. He tried to get the wide receiver Davis on a go route, and the Bengals DB gets up there and gets one hand on it, which brings up another 4th down and the punt team on the field.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Josh Newton gets his hand on it. The intended target was Danny Gray. McKeith, that was an ugly ball. If McKee puts more mustard on that, that's a touchdown. If McKee does not underthrow that, it's a touchdown. He'll return it from about the 6-yard line, flags on the field, and he'll be tackled at the 15, but we'll see where the flag is. That is crazy. But shout out again to the Petersons. 10 more entries for Brent Peterson, who said, Mike, I lost a bet. We got to win an Elliott jersey. Got to win an Elliott jersey. Chances are high. Flag on the field, holding on the receiving team. But if you go back and look at that play, if McKee puts that out there a little further, that is a touchdown. That is a 65-yard touchdown. One, Danny Gray had a step on him. He dove for the ball. So if that was more on it, he would have missed it. It would have been a walk-in touchdown.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
At this point, I'm with y'all. Witch King said, let Cole Payton play. I've seen enough of this bum-ass McKee. A couple bad plays. And again, McKee missed Mekhi Lemon on the play where it was tipped. And now he just missed Danny Gray. Both players had a step. It's hurt season, said, bring in Cole, please. Dr. Jen said, put Cole in. Shit. Eagle Vania said, I don't see people paying for a spot. Or I don't see people playing for a spot, right? I agree. Like, Tanner, your quarterback 2 position might be up. Why are you not playing with some urgency? My goodness. Mama E said, did y'all know that McKee was fighting cancer that could have ended his career, but beat it? Ever since I found out, I look at him with more respect. I do respect that. Beating cancer is not easy. It is not easy. Big Dog said, Dalton and McKee cheeks. Missing some easy throws. Not easy throws, but missing some throws for sure. Shout out to True Life Pain with the $20 banger. True Life was showing a lot of love on last game, and True Life is back like he never left.
EAGLES Eagles!
Shout out to True Life. He said, we back in here. Take a shot. I got me a bottle of Remy Martin and a blunt. LOL, you got me turning up like a regular game. Don't forget about my jersey. My Jalen Hurts and my 55. Love Hurts, but I need that jersey. Guys and ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, True Life back. He got the bottle of Remy. I got the bottle of Crown Rizzy. Let's go ahead and pour this up. Oh, Jalen Hurts about to speak. Rocking a nice Eagles hoodie. Let's pour it up. First play is going to be a handoff, and he's going to pick up maybe 2 yards. The Bengals are deep in their territory. Shout out to True Life and shout out to Eagle Nation. Hey, pour up the shot if you got one, and let's take it. Go Birds. That's shot number 3. Shot number 3. Ball inside the 5. Shotgun for Josh Johnson. Johnson takes a snap, looking, firing, and it's going to be caught. This time it's not Dante Myers. It's number 86, who goes by the name of Colby Young. First down for the Bengals. Josh Johnson completes it to Young. Did the Eagles even get a first down yet? Maybe one? Damn. We got some competition up in here, though. True Life thinks he's getting the jersey. Brent Peterson and his wife think they're getting a jersey. They both have good chances. Especially because I'm going to do multiple. At this point, y'all showing too much love for our preseason games. We might have to do 2 or 3. Shout out to everybody in the building. Jim said no starters. The only person that you can classify as a starter playing is Mekhi Lemon, because he will get starter minutes. ENIG Matic said Jalen letting the goatee grow back. He said, forget the porn stash. Wow, look at this. Without Lane Johnson, the Eagles are under 500 by a lot, 9-17. Not good. Not a good record when Lane Johnson is not here. Looks like Mekhi Lemon I don't know if he's going to be done. He got his helmet off. Here we go. Dr. Jen said Mannion is in the booth, but the players are meh. You ain't lying. Hey, listen, we can't talk about the play calling. There were 2 opportunities for big plays, one to Mekhi Lemon, the other one to Danny Gray. If the ball's thrown better, they're both big plays. And we got 7 already. Johnson under center. They're going to hand it off to Brooks, and he's going to pick up a chunk of change. It looks like there was a flag on the previous play, so they didn't get the first down to Young. They're showing Jordan Davis and some of the defensive starters on the sideline. Here we go. Taco Dad said I have a good feeling about Markel Bell replacing Lane. He looks the part. He really does look the part. Ball at the 17.5-yard line. Johnson under center. 2nd and 7. Got some motion. They're going to fake it to Brooks. Johnson going to dump it off to number 12, and he'll pick up the first down. He might be actually short. Let's see where the referee marks it. That is Kashawn Williams for the Bengals. They're going to mark it short. That means it's a big 3rd down for this Eagles defense. Dr. Jen said, is Ringo out there? I believe he is. He hasn't got targeted, though, thus far. Tiger said, you can call the best game, still needing to execute. You ain't lying. Again, Sean Mannion drew up 2 plays That could have been one could have been 30 a 25-yard gain, and one could have been a 65-yard touchdown, but the execution from the quarterback wasn't on par. Sam Man with the $2 super chat. I'm at work. I'm missing it. Punch in the air. Hey, well, at least you could tune in here. Maybe I could keep you updated. It sucks that you had to work, but you got to go get that bread. I ain't mad at the game.
Eagles!
Sandman got 2 entries into the jersey giveaway on September 30th. Every super chat entry gets you a entry. Any player color you choose. True Life, you got your 20 as well. I didn't pull the graphic up, but you know, we're going to calculate all of them. Appreciate you, Sandman. ENI G-Matic with the $2 super chat as well.
Eagles!
Here's to a successful season. Go Birds. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's 2 entries real quick for ENI G-Matic. There will be free entries for people who rock with the channel but can't super chat. Just make sure you watch the videos. You'll be able to get free entries. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Bengals. 4 minutes and 11 seconds remaining. Sean Mannion is in the booth, as Dr. Jen said. We need to see some Dr. Sean Mannion. Here we go. Josh Johnson under center. Ball at the 24. Still in Bengals territory. They're going to fake it to Brooks. Dump it off to Ng's. I don't know how to say his name. Injuries? Like injuries? Like injuries with an E? I don't know. Mama E said, I just got home so I can put it on now. Rye said, we got that virtual BS. Eaglevania said, these dudes are playing soft. Vic got his picks in already. You ain't lying. McCashin said, somebody tell the NFL virtual measurements mean nothing if the ball is spotted wrong. You ain't lying. Here we go. 2nd and 7. 19.1 points allowed per game last season for the Eagles defense, which ranked 5th in the NFL. But now we got the backups. Johnson dropping back, standing in the pocket, delivering a strike to number 82, but he dropped it. He caught oh no, they say he caught it, and the ball fumbled out of bounds. Holy. That's a big-time play from 82, who beat the cornerback Thomas, and Andre Sam knocks it out. They're going to say catch and fumble. That is Mitch Tinsley. Sirianni with the challenge flag. What do y'all think? Oh, that was Wade, not Thomas. You ain't lying. Wade again? I'm awake. So let's see. Catch 1, 2, 3, and then it's punched out. That's close. That's close. Wade punched it out again. Listen, Wade gets beat left and right, but he does got a mean punch. He does got a mean punch. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? If it's a catch and fumble, then it's going to stay Bengals ball with a big first down. If it's incomplete, that would help out the Eagles a lot. It looked complete to me, though. Razor said, good call, Nick. We're going to see. MOP, what's going on, bro? Ariel said, that ain't no fumble. Rye said he went 5 yards before it got punched out. That third step was close, though. Let's hear in the chat. What do y'all think? Catch, no catch? Catch or no catch? Let's see y'all ball knowledge. I'm going to say catch. I hope I'm wrong. Eaglevania said incomplete, but they got to get burnt again. Watch. They got burnt crispy. I mean, we had a chance with Danny Gray to get a 65-yard touchdown. It would have been a walk-in touchdown, but McKee underthrew it. What's the difference between a punch and a fumble? Nothing. It depends on when he punched it out. Did he punch it out before he had possession and made a football move? 1, 2. I think it's a catch. I think it's a catch and fumble out of bounds. They're going to say it's a catch. 58 yards and 3 minutes and 40 seconds on this drive. MOP said, I can't call it. Glad to catch a stream. All pun intended. Big first down for the Bengals. Josh Johnson is just tearing his secondary up. Here we go. Ball at the 42-yard line in Philly territory. Johnson going to hand the ball off to Brooks, who goes up the left side for a short gain. Tackled by a couple Eagles. Ty Robinson, one of the Eagles. Flag on the play. Let's see what it is. Number 46, that is Joshua Waru with illegal use of hands to the face. The rugby player called for the flag. I'm awake does not like that call. Unique said call stands. Mama E said catch. Sandman said, I don't know because I'm at work. I'm listening to you, Brody. 1st and 10 for the Bengals after the flag on the Eagles. This is the second time the Bengals cross midfield on the Eagles, looking to punch in a possible another score. Johnson, shotgun, empty back set, takes the snap, has time, throwing it deep, and it's going to be incomplete. Tried to get it to the big tight end, number 85, who goes by the name of Grandy, and that is Andre Sam on the deflection, bringing up a second down for the Bengals. Andre Sam was stride for stride with the big tight end, Cam Grandy. They went up for a jump ball, and Andre Sam said, not on my watch. Not on my watch. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Ball inside the 40, mark it at the 34. Johnson dropping back, going to dump it off to Brooks, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield, a loss of 3 or 4 yards, bringing up a 3rd down. It's a preseason game, but I need y'all to stand up and get rowdy. Can the Eagles defense force a long field goal attempt or a 4th down possible attempt? Eaglevania said good coverage. Rice said nice play by Andre Sam. Howie Roseman in the building watching the game from the press box, from the booth. Here we go. 3rd and 16. Josh Johnson dropping back. Has time. He's going deep. And it's going to be almost intercepted. Andre Sam had his hand on it, but he couldn't finish. But that at least brings up a 4th down. And now it's decision time for the Bengals. This is why you play defense, because you got no hands, Andre Sam. The ball hit you right in your hands. Got to catch that, Sam. You got to pick that. Field goal attempt for Evan McPherson could have been denied with the pick. Let's see what transpires. This is a 58-yarder. 4th and 16. The kick is up, and it is good. 58-yard field goal attempt. Sheesh.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
6-0 lead for the Bengals. Bangers. For the Bengals. A minute and 18 remaining of the first quarter. The Eagles will get their 3rd drive when we get back from commercial break. You need that. Wade, I hear you. True Lifer with the $10 super chat.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
I'm just watching this game like they're doing all these plays just to see who they're going to cut. That's how I feel, but I'm probably just tipsy and high. I was going to watch the game, but then I got high. Hey, listen, I ain't mad at you. I'm trying to get where you at. I won't be smoking no boat, but I'm trying to get with you on the tipsy side for sure. I hear you, bro. At the end of the day, I feel like these players are not playing with no sense of urgency. True Life, you ain't lying. Listen, this is the final preseason game. Guys who are on the bubble should be playing their ass off. If Tanner wants to be QB2, why is he acting like QB4? If this offensive lineman wants to make the 53-man roster, you better block. Wade, what are you doing? Sam, you guys are trying to make an NFL roster, and this is the tape you're putting out? Come on, bro. You gotta be better. True Life gets 10 more entries into the jersey giveaway on September 30th. Every super chat dollar gets you an entry, and True Life got a lot of entries. I'm Awake said he was also good in college. Who we talking about? Raya said these are mostly bubble players, but Carter, Munden, Ty, and a few others are out there on defense. You ain't lying. It's hurt season, said Wade actually putting work in. I mean, he got beat. He did punch it out, but he got beat first. Y'all got to put in the work. Put in the work. Joe Burrow on the sideline. Here we go. 6-0 ball game. Still 1 minute and 18 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Jalen Hurts watching with the Gatorade cup. I'm thirsty for some Gatorade. Gatorade. The kick is up, and it will be fielded at the 11-yard line, or at the 6-yard line. And he'll cross the 20 and be tackled down around the 25-yard line. That is where the Eagles will start this drive. That is Ezekumu. Can never say his name. Lack of continuity. Eagles play caller since 2020. Doug Peterson. Shane Steichen / Nick. Then Shane. Then Brian Johnson. Kellen Moore. Kevin Padlet. And now Sean Mannion. Let's go, Birds. Let's go. Let's get them lights up. The lights are free. It doesn't cost a thing. Tanner going to hand it off to Dameon Pierce. Running up the middle hard. Keeping the legs moving. Picking up the first down and more. That is a 16-yard gain with players on his back. Wow. That is some tough running. Dameon Pierce got touched 3 yards down the field and ran with multiple guys on his back for 13 more big ones. That is what I'm talking about. Dameon Pierce trying to get the Eagles juiced up. They trying to get the Eagles juiced up. 2 carries for 24 yards. Ball crossed the 40, mark it at the 42. McKee gonna fake the handoff, pressure in his face. He dumps it off to Dameon Pierce and it's dropped. But another low pass from Tanner.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Tanner McKee can't even check the ball down, bro. What are we doing? We got a backup quarterback who can't even check the ball down. 2nd and 10, ball still in Philly territory at the 42. Tanner takes the snap. They're going to hand it to Dameon Pierce, who runs through a couple people, picking up about 8 yards on 2nd down, bringing up a 3rd down for the Eagles, but it's 3rd and manageable. Hand the ball off again. Just keep handing the ball off. Just keep handing the ball off. ENIG Maddox said that throw was too low. Facts. Yo, Vin said he's weak, no muscle. My man did not eat his spinach growing up. He is not Popeye. Commercial break again as the Eagles trail 6-0. That is the end of the first quarter. We still got 3 more quarters of this bullshit. Romulus said Tanner has been so frustrating. Exactly. Well, once upon a time, stock was up here as a possible starter in the league if we wanted to trade him. Now he can't even be a backup player. Trey said, can we get small hand Pickett back? Sheesh. $24 said, is Pierce going to take Shipley's spot? I don't know. So far, every running back that's been on this team has showed some signs of life. From Shipley to Carson Steele to now Damon Pierce. Airbrusher, what happened to Tanner? I have no idea. My man is missing high, missing low, missing left, missing right. It's been 4 passes that he just sold. McCashin said, I'm convinced either McKee is washed or he just doesn't want to get traded. DR said, how we looking? Just getting off work. He should have stayed for overtime. My man he should have stayed at work. This ain't worth it. This ain't worth it. Nah, I'm just kidding. So far, the Eagles, this is the best drive we've seen so far. And we're going to come back from commercial break to start the second quarter. 3rd and 2. We had a chance for a 65-yard touchdown. But Tanner McKee underthrew it. Underthrew Danny Gray, which would have been a walk-in touchdown. Daryl Crane said, we good. 13-4 this year. I ain't mad in terms of the start. I think the starters are going to ball out. Tanner tanking. My man rushed home from work like, yo, for what? This game? I'm just kidding, Brody. First 2 drives, total yards, 1. This drive, 24. Woo, we got some yardage. First 2 drives, we totaled 1 yard. Ball at midfield. Tanner going to hand the ball off to Damian Pierce. First down and more. He got free rushing lanes, and his helmet comes off after being tackled. Damn, Damian Pierce had a big-time hole open up. The Eagles' offensive line in terms of run blocking is animal. Huge hole. He needs to be able to make 37 miss. That was a weak-ass juke, though. I ain't even going to lie. Damian Pierce, that was a weak juke, and you tripped into him. Thanks to Houston. You ain't lying. Damian Pierce is hurt, though. 4 carries, 44 yards. Carson Steele in the game. They're going to motion Elijah Moore, hand the ball off to Carson Steele, and he picks up maybe 2 yards on first down. G-React said, we going to flip Tanner. He messed the play up on the last game of the regular season. How you flipping him now? Who going to want him? Last week, Carson still had 19 touches for 119 yards from scrimmage. That's receiving and rushing and a tub. He had 2 hurdles. 2nd and 8. Tanner, shotgun. They're going to motion Mekhi Lemon to the left. Tanner takes a snap, looking Mekhi Lemon's way, now dumps it off to Carson Steele, who's tiptoeing on the sideline for a couple extra yards. Let's see will they mark this. It might be short of the first down still, but he tiptoed for at least 2 or 3 more yards. Sleepy. Your boy's sleepy, and this game ain't giving me no juice. They're showing the big time highlights from Carson Steele last week. 3rd and 1. Tanner going to hand it to Carson Steele, and he's going to fall forward for a gain of 1. Needed 1 and got it. Carson Steele Damian Pierce, Will Shipley, they all look good running in the preseason. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. This is the third drive and the only drive that we sustained all game long. 5 runs, 2 passes, 46 yards, over 3:30 on this drive. 3 minutes and 30 seconds on this drive. The clock continues to tick down. Tanner dropping back, looking, going to dump it off to Carson Steele, and he's going to lose 3 yards. Tanner McKee does not know where to go with the ball, and he just chucks it for a loss of 3.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Check down McKee. You ain't lying. Check down McKee. Loss of yards. 2nd and 12. Tanner dropping back, looking, firing, caught. That is Elijah Moore for a short gain of maybe 4 yards, bringing up a 3rd down for this Eagles offense. We are in field goal range, and I do want to see Jake Elliott attempt some field goals. He needs practice. He needs practice. I mean, I'd rather score a touchdown, but I do want to see some practice for Jake Elliott. We'll see. 3rd and 7. McKee takes a snap, looking, firing. Ooh, and it's intercepted off the fingertips of Mekhi Lemon. And so no touchdown or field goal attempt. The Eagles backups are some booty cheeks.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Mekhi Lemon on an in-breaking route. It hit him right in the hands, and he couldn't catch it. Bro, you got to catch that, McKee. I mean, you got to catch that, Mekhi. You got to catch that, Mekhi. Somebody make this game interesting. I'm just kidding. Lord have mercy on our souls. Mekhi Lemon, I think he was a little scared to get hit. Was worried about the defensive player coming right at him, and just missed a routine catch. If he catches that ball, we get a field goal attempt. Shame.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Yeah. I mean, what else can I say?
Shame. Shame. Shame.
I'm awake and I'm still blaming Tanner. Yeah, Witch King, I agree. If he called it, he was going to get tackled right away anyways, but we would at least have a field goal attempt. Yo, Jake Elliott has not attempted any field goals in the preseason, right? I don't think he has. I don't think Jake Elliott has attempted any field goals in the preseason. True Lifer with a $5 super chat.
EAGLES Eagles!
He said, we got to trade McGee. We got to trade McGee. I know he means McKee, but I'm going to call him McGee anyways. To the Browns or the Panthers. I don't forget my jersey. Oh, my God. I just seen the interception. Shame. I need a shot. Shaking my head. My man said, Shane. we going to see. Again, the jersey giveaways, multiple jersey giveaways are on September 30th. And True Lifer got 5 more entries in on the jersey giveaway. My man is already bent. He's saying Tanner McGee. He's saying Shane. Take that shot, bro. It'll make you forget a little bit about this game. 1st and 10 for the Bengals. Ball at the 36-yard line. They're going to hand the ball off to the new running back and he picks up maybe 4 yards. That is number 32, Brightwell, I think his name is. Yep, Gray Brightwell. Gary Brightwell in as the running back for the Bengals, 2nd and 6, as they look to cross midfield after the interception from Tanner to Mekhi Lemon. 2 catches, 2 yards for Lemon. Ball at the 40.5-yard line. They're going to motion Josh Johnson rolling out, looking, firing, caught wide open. Number 17 for the Bengals, Noah Thomas. It doesn't matter who they throw to. Young, Thomas, Murray, they are just catching wide open passes. Sheesh. Noah Thomas, 16 receptions last season at Georgia for 254 yards. Here we go. Josh Johnson dropping back. Has time. Fires. Caught for a first down. That is Noah Thomas again on Mac McWilliams. Big first down for the Bengals.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
The pocket is so clean for this man. Josh Johnson under center now. Ball inside the 30. They're going to hand it off to Brightwell, and he picks up a chunk of change on first down. Unique said, cut everybody. This shit just looks so sloppy. Like, I understand it's the preseason. I think the Eagles have a good squad. But the execution, and again, the play calling is cool. It's perfectly fine. True Life said, I'm definitely not thinking about this game. Got me spelling stuff wrong. Shame on me. Laughing my ass off. Fly, Eagles, fly. You all right? You good, Brody. I can't even speak either today. Johnson going to hand the ball off to Brightwell. He gets inside the 20, picking up about 2 yards on 2nd and 4. That does bring up a 3rd down. Come on, Bird. Give us something to talk about. Hurt Season said these dudes don't want to make the team. That's all. They definitely don't want to make the team at all. Here we go. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Johnson in the shotgun. Going to motion it back to his left. Hands it off to Brightwell. Brightwell picks up the first down. Needed to, and he got to. Needed to, and he got to. Oh, that ain't Brighthall. That's Milton. That's Milton, not Brightwell. Here we go. Josh Johnson under center. Deontay Myers still has 51 yards on 3 catches. Johnson going to fake it to Brightwell. Rolling to his left. Johnson going to be sacked by number 50. That is James Newby, the youngster out of New Mexico. He gets the sack. Josh Johnson almost gets back to the line of scrimmage, but he's caught by James Newby. They're going to credit that as a sack as he lost maybe half a yard. Oh, my goodness. Sorry, y'all. I'm tired. Here we go. They're going to motion. Johnson dropping back, stepping up in the pocket, avoids the sack by Newby, throws off his back foot, out of bounds, but he's out the pocket, so no intentional grounding. That brings up a 3rd down. Let's go. Let's go. 6:16 remaining in the second quarter. Big 3rd down for the Eagles defense. Can they hold them to another field goal? Come on, Ty Robinson. Big sack here. We need you. You get a sack here, you're definitely the vanilla gorilla. Johnson, inside the 20, mark it at the 16. Johnson takes the snap from the shotgun. Quick pass. Drop by Noah Thomas. Ball hit him right in the chest, and he dropped it, which will bring on the field goal unit. Finally, the defense does something. Hey, this Bengals team drives down on the Eagles almost every possession, but they can't punch it in. And as we already can see, the field goal kick is good. He made from 29, he made from 58, and now he made this one from about 34. Ariel C. Mass, being a member for 10 months. Own up to your fear. We can win by not being scared. All these boys look scared. All these dudes look real shook. They don't look like they're trying to make an NFL roster. But because the defense has held tight in the red zone, 1 touchdown, and we're down by 2. A guy who's just there said, take some notes, Jake. He's kicking in your house. You ain't lying. David Jones, what's going on? 6:08 remaining of the half. We got 266 people in the building. Hit the like button. Let's see where the likes are at. We got 168 on the like button. We got 100 and we got 235 on the like button. Shout out to y'all. 235 on the like button. Let's go, let's go, let's go. DJ V said they can go back to college and play for pennies. Defense does tighten up in the red zone, though. Can't lie. It's been a boring game. It's been a boring game. But we here. We here. Rye said, did Darius Cooper play yet? No, I don't think he played at all. And if Darius Cooper didn't play, that just shows you that he might be possibly getting some type of starter minutes too. No Darius Cooper today. Here we go. I'm awake, so we love our birds. Preseason or not. You ain't lying. Preseason or not, we love the birds. We will sit through a 9-0 snooze fest. Here we go. They're talking to Joe Burrow on the sideline. Kick is about to be up for the Bengals. True Life said, this halftime coming up, I'm a just stay on your stream and watch my TV shows. It's not me, it's the game, LOL. But Philly Mike, I'm watching the live stream. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to put on a good show when there's a snooze fest like this. You heard? Here we go. Return from about the 5-yard line. Some room to run, and he gets blasted. As Akumo gets up to the 35-yard line and then gets blasted, we got a $20 banger.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles.
Romulus of Kings with the $20 super chat. Drink up, Brody. It's going to be a long night.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles.
Hey, Romulus, I appreciate that. I needed this. We need this. We need to take these shots. Simply put, this game needs to be different. Let's see what goes on in this one drive real quick. Under center for Tanner McKee. Hands it off to Carson Steele, and he gets hit at the line of scrimmage. A gain of 0. Romulus said, drink up, Brody. It's going to be a long night. Hey, Romulus, you got anything that you're sipping on, let me know. If you got anything that you're sipping on, let me know. If you do, raise your glass. Romulus, Eagle Nation, let's take this. Tanner, gonna motion Makai Lemon. Fake the handoff. Dump it off to Makai Lemon, who picks up maybe 2 yards. 2 yards. Shout out to my guy Romulus. J. Wicker Inc. with the $10 super chat.
EAGLES Eagles!
Good to have football back. I love tuning into Philly Mike. Eagles, please take good care of my family favorite player from the Packers, Dontavian Wicks. Yes, we got your boy Dontavian Wicks, former Packer. Tanner, dropping back on third down, quick pass caught, and he'll be tackled right away. Elijah Moore on the crossing route. He picks up maybe a couple, and that brings up a fourth down, and the punt team got to come on again. 3 punts and an interception. That has been the drives for the Eagles. Punt, punt, pick, punt. Punt, punt, pick, punt. Romulus gets 20 entries into the jersey giveaway. John Winker Inc. gets 10 entries. And hey, John, if you win, I'm going to get you an Eagles Dontavian Wicks jersey. How about that? They're going to return it from the 10, and he got room to run. Crossing the 30, crossing the 40. Dang, that's a big-time return for the Bengals receiving punt return team. Sheesh. Lord have mercy. Once again, every Super Chat dollar gets you an entry. Romulus and J. Wicker Inc. Appreciate you. Especially Romulus. With that $20, take a shot. Hopefully you got something in your cup too, Romulus. Oh, he got that high-quality H2O. I ain't mad. I ain't mad at that high-quality H2O. I'm awake, and I know I'm not tripping. Tanner is not picking up the offense. Panda Blam said, just tune in. What's going on so far? Not a damn thing. Eagles defense getting drove on multiple times, but they do tighten up in the red zone. As for the Eagles offense, we can't get anything going. Johnson from the 40, going to hand it off to Brightwell, and he goes up the left side for maybe a yard. Multiple Eagles there to stop him. Jay Winker Inc. said, I'm going to get that Wicks jersey anyway. Respect. ENIG Matic said, had to get me something bubbly. Hey, shout out to ENIG Matic. Got to get that bubbly. I ain't mad. I'm just trying to drink as many shots as possible, so even if this game sucks, I like it. Here we go. Shotgun formation for Josh Johnson. Ball at the 42.5-yard line in Bengal territory. Quick pass, caught and dropped, actually. Whoa, let's see what happened. Tinsley said he called it, but I don't even know what just happened there. Let's see. Instant replay shows the ball hit the ground, bro. Chill. And it popped up. Hit the ground twice. Hit the ground twice. Stop capping. Mama E said it's not even the third quarter yet. Sheesh. It's not even the third quarter yet, bro. Shh. Big third down for the Bengals defense, for the Bengals offense. Come on. What? Whoa. Why is Philly challenge? They said he caught it? It hit the ground twice. It was way incomplete. Twice, bro. Ain't no way. That shit hit the ground twice. Knock it off. They try to say that was a catch. Shout out to Nick Sirianni with the red challenge flag. 3rd and 8 for the Bengals. Let's go defense. Defense. Give the ball back to Tanner McKinney offense one more time. I want to see one more possession before the half. 3rd and 8. Johnson, shotgun, false start on number 59. That got to be on the Bengals. Let's go. Make it a 3rd and 13. Let's go. That Philly crowd is too loud. 69 with the false start. Jacob Bayer. A guy who's just there said, Why So Serious said this is a joke. A not so funny joke. Here we go. 3rd and 13. Get off the field, Eagles. Josh Johnson from the shotgun. Takes the snap. Johnson has time. Firing across the middle. And it's caught for a first down. Needed 13. Picked up 17. Bro, that is Tinsley again. No, that is Keshawn Williams. What the is going on, bro? 3rd and 13. Bro, we can't pick up a 3rd and 3, but they could pick up 3rd and 13. 1st and 10. Ball cross midfield. They're going to hand it off to Brightwell, and he's going to run for maybe... Oh, fumble! Fumbled! Eagles say they got it. It was a fumble after a 2-yard gain. Eagles say they got it. Let's see what the ref says. No signal yet. Eagles football! Eagles football! Eagles football! That's something to celebrate right there. Big time fumble from Brightwell. And who jumps on that? I can't even see. There's a lot of bodies involved in that scrum. After Josh Johnson just completed a big 3rd and long first down, the very next play is a fumble. Looked like Dante Lawson forced it. The undrafted rookie free agent from Alabama. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Eagles get the ball at the 38 in Philly territory. Tanner fakes it to Carson Steele. Tanner gonna dump it off to Carson Steele, and he picks up 9 yards on first down. Clock is gonna tick down to the 2-minute warning. Armand said time for a quarterback switch already. They're gonna do it at halftime most likely. 2-minute warning, 2nd and 2. They're going to mark it as an 8-yard pass, catch, and run. Ariel Mass said, play again. Razor said, I hope Tanner's done at halftime. He gots to be. Rye said, steal time. I'm awake said, steal. That's right. Tanner, hit your checkdowns, fool. Unique said, let's go. Check down. Hey, if the checkdown's there, go ahead and do it. Tanner McCheckdown. You ain't lying. Ariel said, Bama, Bama, baby. Yeah, if I'm the Eagles, this is the third preseason game. I'm putting Cole Payton in. Like, there's no need to put Andy Dalton in. We know what he is, who he is, blah, 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 blah. I'm putting in the rookie lefty, Cole Payton, and let's see what he has. Let the young boy play in the last preseason game. Put Cole Payton in. Put that man in, the lefty. I like watching left-hand quarterbacks. I ain't gonna lie. It looks interesting. C.J. Huggins said Tanner need to tighten up. Big time. Once upon a time, the Eagles were asking for a 2nd-round pick. Now he'll be lucky to get a 7th. Jinx Wolf said, what happened to Tanner McKee? He was a good quarterback. Now he looks like a different quarterback. You ain't lying. Romulus said, give him 2 quarters, Nick. Let Cole Payton play. Who y'all want to see? A guy who's just there said, y'all are killing me. I'm dying. Yeesh. Let me know in the comment section who y'all want to see, Andy Dalton or Cole Payton. Who we want? Who we want for the second half? Andy Dalton or Cole Payton? Let us know. Let us know. Razor said Mike Vick, the nastiest lefty. Super nasty. Tanner McKee is 8 of 14 for 26 yards and an interception. 8 for 14 for 26 yards. How do you complete 8 passes for 26 yards? It's 4 yards. That's disgusting. 2nd and 2. Tanner dropping back with time, checking it down to Carson Steele. He got the first down and more. Carson crossing the 40 to about the 43-yard line before he's taken down. Carson Steele running with some fury. Carson Steele running with some fury. The ball is cross midfield. Mark it at the 37. And it's going to be a fumble. Tanner McKee fumble, but he gets it back. Oh, my ugliness. Tanner McKee looked like he pump faked, but the ball came out of his hand.
Shame.
No.
Shame. Shame.
Actually, Tanner McKee was throwing the ball and somebody hit his elbow and the ball came out. But if his hand's going forward, that's an incomplete. If his hand's going forward, that's an incomplete. Yeah, incomplete. So we shouldn't lose that yardage. Shout out to Peter Riley with the $2 super chat.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
My man dropped the $2 super chat to remind everybody, Tanner stinks tonight. Absolutely stinks tonight. Every super chat dollar gives you an entry into the jersey giveaway on September 30th. Any player or color you choose. There will be free entries in upcoming videos. Just make sure you watch the videos. Peter Riley got 2 entries. Appreciate the super chat, Brody. Like I said, the referee said incomplete. That's going to make it a 2nd and 11. Michael Peterson said Tanner sorry-ish. Tanner seeing ghosts. I agree with you, Dr. Jen. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Eagles still got 2 timeouts. Bengals lead this game 9-0. Empty back set for the Eagles and Tanner. He takes a snap, looking, firing. It's going to be called at the line of scrimmage by Gray, and that's where he'll be tackled. A gain of 0. Jim Link said, Mike, take a shot. I need it. We all need it. We all need a shot, bro. We really do. Timeout taken by the Bengals. 1:24 remaining. Eagles still have 2 timeouts. Rye said just hand it off if you're going to try to pass for 1 yard. You ain't lying. Big 3rd down for the Eagles offense. We are driving. This is the furthest we've been in Bengals territory possibly. Or maybe not. When we threw the pick, we were kind of down the field too. Big 3rd down. Big 3rd down. What's going to be? What's it going to be? Tanner, shotgun. They're going to motion Danny Gray. Tanner takes the snap. Has time. Rolling to his right. Going to dump it off to Cameron Latu. And he picks up the 1st down. 3rd and 11. Completed to the tight end. Cameron Latu. That is a big 1st down as he limps off the field. Oh, no, he's staying in. Cam Latu with the big-time conversion. A guy who's just there said that was Tanner's best throw tonight. You ain't lying. 1:20, Ball inside the 30, mark it at the 27. Tanner takes the snap, looking, stepping up in the pocket, and throws a strike to Tanner to Cam Latu, but it's incomplete. Actually, it was not a strike. It was another ugly pass. Let me see the replay. Actually, it looks like Cam Latu stopped running. Yeah. Why did Bro. Covey in motion. Tanner, shotgun, takes a snap, has time. He's going for the end zone and overthrows Covey. Covey was open. He had his man B and he overthrew it.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Tanner McKee sucks. Britton Covey could have got a touchdown. Wide open. Not wide open, but he beat him. Tanner dropping back, looking, going to check it down to the tight end, E.J. Jenkins, and he picks up 9 and goes out of bounds, but a flag on the play.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Tanner McKee could have had Danny Gray for a 65-yard touchdown. Could have hit Then he could have hit Britton Covey for a 30-yard tub. Britton Covey put the moves on that dude. Holding on the defense, which brings up an automatic first down. That is Davis, the cornerback for the Bengals. So some good news for the Eagles after a bunch of ugly-ass passes from Tanner. Nemus said roots on 3. We haven't done that all game. Maybe that's what we're missing.
Keep that roots going, baby! Roots on 3! 1, 2, 3, roots!
First and 10. Tanner dropping back from the 22. Going to check it down to Carson Steele, and he picks up maybe 2 yards. Y'all know what happens after the roots, right?
Flowers everywhere!
We love the flower girl. That's for damn sure. Tanner dropping back, looking, rolling to his left. Tanner on the move, pointing downfield, and he throws it away. Shout out to Peter Riley with the $5 super chat.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Keep up the good work, Mike. Respect. Hey, I appreciate you. Peter Riley always showing love to the videos, the shorts, the live streams, super chats. Peter Riley, I appreciate the support, my guy. Romulus said flower girl. The best part of this game has been the flower girl. The flower girl would play quarterback better than Tanner. 10th play to drive. Ball at the 20. Tanner going to be sacked.
Shame. Shame.
All timeout, kick a field goal.
Shame.
If Jake Elliott misses this, I'm taking a shot. If Jake Elliott misses this, I'm taking a shot. We're going for it on 4th and 15? Bro. Yeah, call timeout. If Jake, at least let's get some practice for Jake Elliott. Let's get some mother practice for Jake Elliott. Let's get some practice for Jake Elliott. I'm going to take a shot if Jake Elliott misses this because it's ridiculous. Ain't no way the Bengals kicker makes a bunch of field goals and we miss. Let's see. Here we go. This is going to be Last season, Jake Elliott's long was 58, but he was 20 of 27. This is a 45-yard field goal attempt. Snap, hold, kick, and it is good. So no shot for Philly Mike. Eagles get on the board at halftime, 3-9. I guess we can celebrate a field goal. Hey, as much as I wanted a shot, I'd rather see Jake Elliott make his field goals. As much as I wanted a shot, I'd rather see Jake Elliott make his field goals. With that being said, since it's halftime, let's hear another word from our sponsor, Prize Picks, which is America's #1 sports picks app. And it's so simple. Just pick more or less on a few player stats and lock in your lineups. That's it. However, maybe you rather pick the team that wins instead of player stats, which is now on Prize Picks. Spreads, totals, pick'ems, whether it's a game or a fight. And best of all, Prize Picks got a new user offer that is really going to benefit you. Now, just play $5 and get $150 in lineups. If you win, you got to use code HMA when signing up to once again play $5. If you win, you'll get $150 in lineups. Sheesh. Link is in the description. Again, the season is upon us. Use Prize Picks when making any over or unders. Shout out to Brent Peterson with the $20 banger.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
My man Brent Peterson said, the Peterson clan told you. Here is that shot, Mike. Go Birds. Hey, Brent Peterson and his lovely wife both dropped $20 bangers now. And they said that when they win the jersey, make sure it's a Jake Elliott jersey. And honestly, I got a little happy because I do got love in my heart for Jake Elliott. He is a 2-time Super Bowl champion. 1 in 17, 1 in 24. But everybody eventually gets old. Everybody eventually loses it. You can't be good forever. However, maybe Brent Peterson and his lovely wife getting that jersey sparks Jake Elliott to have what I would love to say, a comeback season. Last year, he was not good. He missed too many field goals. But maybe he could come back. And again, if he retired today, I would love his Eagle career. He's a 2-time Super Bowl champion. There's not many Eagles you can say that about. Brandon Graham, Lane Johnson. That's it. Other than Jake, the long snapper, John Dorbosh too, I think too. But shout out to Brent Peterson. I said if Jake Elliott misses, I'll take a shot. He said, bro, he ain't gonna miss. He smacked that 45-yard field goal quickly. And guess what? But I got you. The Peterson clan coming through again. Whatever y'all got going on, take it with me. If you're drinking high quality H2O, I'm going to need you to chug that H2O. But if you're drinking anything, raise your glass as we take this $20 halftime banger. Brent Peterson, appreciate you, Brody. Maybe this really is the comeback season for Jake the Make. We got another $20 super chat as well from DJV.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Listen, I love me some back-to-back shots. I love me some back-to-back shots. And I'm going to take this one on the chin. R.I.P. Dolly Parton. R.I.P. to Miss Dolly.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
DJV, Dropping the super chat real quick. Both DJV and Brent Peterson gets 20 entries each into the jersey giveaway on September 30th. Any player or color you choose, we know who Brent Peterson is choosing if he or his wife wins. There will be free entries. Just pay attention to the videos. Let's pour this bad boy up. Miss Dolly Parton, R.I.P. She went out. Hey, shout out to her. Here we go. Them back-to-back shots hit differently. Now, as I take this shot, again, I'm going to tell y'all, whoever is sipping on something adult-wise, beverage, I don't know what I just said there. But if you're sipping, get ready to pick up your glass and take this one with me. Now, I'm going to ask y'all a question, though. I need to see some answers in the chat when I'm done sipping this. If you had to describe this game in 3 words, how would you do it so far? Again, there's a whole second half, but describe how you feel about this game or this game in general in 3 words. I want to read some of them. Raise your glass. Romulus, I know you got that high quality H2O, but take this for Miss Dolly Parton. R.I.P. Shout out to DJV. DJV 2026. Let's see them 3-word describes. Describe this game in 3 words. The first one from Razor says, gotta do better. Game in 3 words, complete, pass. Complete effing pass. Can we? I agree. Ariel Seamass with the $10 super chat.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagle!
Practice makes work get done. Fly, Eagles, fly. We love Jolene and Miss Dolly. Shout out to Ariel Seamass, Jolene, and Miss Dolly. Practice makes work get done. I love it.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagle!
Ariel Mask gets 10 entries into the jersey giveaway on September 30th. So let's see these 3-word explanations about this game. AJ said, I was expecting a lot more from McKee. You and me both. Aaron said, worst one yet. Peter Riley said, Peter Riley and Romulus are thinking alike. He said, why do I need 3 words when I can explain this game in 1? Bad. Now, Peter Riley spelled bad with only a capital B, but Romulus put a capital B-A-D. Super bad. A guy who's just there said Tim Curry, R.I.P. V. Williams said QB play ass. Peter Riley said sad. Razor said glad it's preseason. Ariel Mass said easy practice game. DJV said need our starters. I'm Awake said steel is fire. Brent Peterson, glad it's preseason. Ariel said colors of a coat. G-Lo said disjointed. Young Zio said, Howie, fix it. Clay said no backup quarterback. Nada said, what happened, Tanner? Mercedes said, this really sucks. April said, let's go birds. Underdog said, need more offense. Y'all killing me. I love it. I love it. Philly Lady said, not that great. I'm Awake said, Peyton is fire. Hopefully we see him in the second half. Romulus of King said the chat better than the game. This is why I look. Anybody watching this game by themselves, how are you doing it? See, y'all watching it with me. I'm watching it with y'all. We are keeping each other entertained. Without the chat, I will be like, shh, is it over yet? This shit is a snooze fest. A snooze fest. Fitbox with a beautiful 3-worded explanation. Please, no injuries. Ron Zodiac said, Philly talk party. You ain't lying. G-Lo said, best Eagles chat easily. Shout out to the real Eagle fans in the building. I love that y'all keep me entertained. We keep each other entertained. And again, a lot of y'all are watching the game too, right? You got the game on the TV and Philly Mike on the iPad or Philly Mike on the phone or Philly Mike on the laptop. So it's like Philly Mike is in your house chilling with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We a family. Win or lose, we a family. Love y'all. Halftime score 9-3. David said Lemon looks like a lemon. I mean, I can't say anything positive about the offense. They got to show me. They got to show me. Mercedes said, only see you. I'm in Texas. That's 6. Shout out to y'all. 6:30 over there in Texas. Javier Robinson said, I might go watch the Phillies game. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. C-Dub said, defense is nice. Offense just needs to kick up a notch. A couple notches, not just a notch. And again, I don't really see it as like a play calling problem. It's been an execution problem. Tanner McKee had like 3 or 4 passes where it would have been a big gain if he just put the ball where it needed to be. I'm talking about a 65-yard touchdown to Danny Gray, walking, a 30-yard touchdown to Britton Covey, walking, a 25-yard gain to Mekhi Lemon, out of bounds. Just underthrow, under motherfucking throw. Shout out to Peter Riley with the $2 super chat.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Peter Riley dropping a $2 super chat just to tell y'all to hit the like button. The like button is free. And my man just paid $2 to tell y'all to hit that like button. That's love. His like button was hit ASAP Rocky. I know Peter Riley always hits it. And again, I know we have a lot of likes. A lot of people jumped in and jumped out. But if you haven't hit the like button, please hit it. It's free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing, and it's greatly appreciated. 2 more entries for Peter Riley in the jersey giveaway. Romulus said everybody can't wait to get cut tonight. These motherfuckers trying to get off the team. They trying to get off the team. They're like, yo, I'm about to quit at halftime. I'll see you later, alligator. Some of these boys might not even show up in the second half. They out skis. Hey, yo, my son. Nah, let me stop. Actually, I'm just kidding. But, yo, I'm going to have some footage for y'all on Monday's video. I'm going to drop a little footage for y'all. Hopefully, my little man turns up. I told him. He got his first real game. He's been playing for 3 years now. But he got his first game of the season this week, or on Sunday at 11. He plays starting receiver and starting corner. I told him I need at least 4 tackles, a PBU, and 50 yards in a tub on offense, at least. They're going to return it, crossing the 30, up to the 35. Fumble! Fumble! Eagles special teams bringing life to the team! Eagles football! Let's hear it in the chat!
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
A super slow, super soft, super poor execution first half. And Gushikin, actually that's Dante Lawson, the rookie linebacker. Oh, that's Mims. Mims and Lawson combined for the strip sack, and it's recovered by Andre Sam. Let's go, Mims with the forced fumble, and the juice is back. Also, them 2 shots definitely helped too, so shout out to the people who get me shot, get shot right. Ball at the 43-yard line in Bengal territory. They're going to hand it off to Carson Steele, and he picks up maybe 4 or 5 yards on first down. Andy Dalton is the quarterback in the game. No more Tanner McKee. This is Dalton's quarter. It looks like Dalton will get a quarter, and maybe Cole Payton will get the 4th quarter. 5-yard gain from Carson Steele. Let's go. That's how you start the second half, with a fumble on special teams. Dalton, shotgun. He got 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Ball at the 38. They're going to fake it to Steele. Dalton has a lot of time. Now rolling to his left, throws it out of bounds. Pressure in his face at the end of that throw. He throws it away. That brings up a 3rd down for the Eagles offense. Lansky said if Hurts goes down, we are in big trouble. You ain't lying. Wow, that was some good coverage by the Bengals. Brenton Covey in motion. Dalton in the shotgun. Dalton with 3 seconds on the play clock takes the snap, looking, firing. That's going to be high too. Try to hit Covey for the first down and threw it high. Why are all these quarterbacks? It was high and behind, and here comes another field goal attempt. Hey, Brent Peterson, if Jake Elliott misses this, I take a shot. If he makes it, we good money. As much as I want a shot, I don't want to take a shot off a missed field goal. 56-yarder. The kick is up. And he just makes it through. A 56-yarder for Jake Elliott, and he might be back. He might be back, dog. I ain't never been excited to not take a shot in my life. He might be back. Shout out to the Peterson clan for asking for a Jake Elliott jersey. He might be back. 56-yarder. Yes, it got in by this. It was close. Jake the Snake, Jake the Make. He might be back. He might be back. Jake Elliott, let's go. Maybe Jake the Make might be back. What do y'all think? Y'all think Jake the Make is back? Y'all think he's back? Michael Peterson said, we got a shootout. We got a shootout. Shout out to Brent Peterson with the $10 super chat.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Always reliable Jakey. He gave me another 3 words. We went through that 3-word period, and his new 3 words is always reliable Jakey. Hey, you know what? I'm getting a little hype for Jake Elliott. The first one was like, all right, it's a chip shot. Make that. And he did. But that's a 56-yarder. His long of last season was a 58, and he just popped a 56 in clutch time. I like it. True Life said that's why he need to try to play quarterback. Jake Elliott, I'm so saying. Imagine Jake Elliott playing quarterback. Clean Shot said, I think if Mannion goes to the booth, then maybe he'll see Cole on the sideline. We going to see Cole in the 4th, most likely. A guy who's just there said, I hope so, because I hate calling him Missy Elliott. Facts. That is factual. Factual. Jake the Make really might be back. Here we go. It's been a field goal game, and they'll return it, crossing the 20, 25, 30. That's where they'll start this possession. 3 field goals for the Bengals, 2 field goals for the Eagles. Quarterback change for the Bengals. They're going to bring in Brian Cook. Brian Cook is the new quarterback in for the Cincinnati Bengals. Dr. Jen with the message retracted. Here we go. Gabe Hall's in the game at D tackle for the Eagles. Last preseason game, he was 11 for 18, a $128, a tub, and a pick. Cook going to hand the ball off to 31, who goes up the middle for maybe 1 yard. 31 is the ball carrier. His name is Bullock. Bullock up the middle for a gain of 1. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 9. It's getting a little hot in here. Here we go. Wait, his name is Clifford? Why I got the wrong number? Clifford dropping back, looking, firing, and it's going to be incomplete. Who the Oh, yeah, why did I say Cook? My bad. It's Sean Clifford, number 4. Brian Cook is a safety. My bad, y'all. My bad. Sean Clifford facing his first 3rd down. Can the Eagles get off the field and give the ball back to the red-hot Jake Elliott leg? Clifford dropping back on 3rd down. Has time, throws off his back foot, and it's complete. That's number 15 for the Bengals, who was open for the catch, Charlie Jones. And that is a Bengals 1st down.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Bro, we getting cooked by Clifford the Big Red Bengal. We getting cooked by Clifford the Big Orange Bengal. Clifford under center, play action. Gonna dump it off to the running back. No, that's the receiver. And that is Keyshawn Williams, and he might get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. Clifford the Big Orange Bungle. We getting cooked by Clifford. Hey, yo, that's crazy. 2nd and 10 for Clifford and the Bengals. Here we go. Ball at the 47 in Bengal territory still. They're going to hand it off to the running back, 31, who's running through multiple Eagle players. Picks up a nice chunk of change. That is Bullock. He did not go down on the first contact, kept the legs moving, and picks up a decent amount, which brings up a 3rd down. Come on, Eagles. Uar Bernard on the tackle finally brings them down. Not really. Uar got drugged. 3rd and 3. Takes a snap. They're going to give it to Bullock. Bullock up the middle, 1st down and more. Inside Philly territory, down to about the 36-yard line is Bullock. Bro. Let's go. 1st and 10 for the Bengals, man. Could we do something on defense? Ball at the 36. Clifford going to fake the pitch. Dropping back. Pressure in his face. He throws off his back foot. Call. Charlie Jones, who's cooking Thomas. Get this man Thomas off the field, bro. Joshua Weru was right in his face, closing in on a sack. He throws it quickly and gets a beautiful pass to an open Charlie Jones. Ball inside the 20, mark it at the 18. They're going to hand it off to Bullock, who's running with purpose, man. Picked up 6 yards on 1st down. Come on, bro. This is frustrating. Let's get a stop. Let's get a stop, guys. Bullock with 4 carries for 22 yards. 2nd and 4. Jonathan Grenard is talking to Uar Bernard. Clifford inside the 15, mark it at the 11. They're going to hand it off to Bullock. He fumbled the ball. It looked like the Bengals jumped back on it, but the ball was knocked loose. Bengals do keep possession, though.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Andre Sam put the helmet right on the ball, popped it loose, but it went right to the Bengals. And number 84, injuries is injured. Prayers in the chat for the Bengal tight end number 84, injuries. No matter who gets hurt, we always put prayers in the chat for the injured player because they're all human beings and you never want to see injuries. This is the one time you're allowed to spam. I want to look at the screen and see nothing but prayer emojis in 15 seconds. Let's see if we can do it. In 15 seconds, I want to see nothing but prayer emojis for a solid 20 seconds. Let's go. Rock out the prayer emoji. You're allowed to spam it. This is the one time you're allowed to spam. Let's see it. I want to see all prayers. I see some prayers, but I don't see a full screen of prayers. I don't see the full screen of prayers. Now we got it. Shout out to Fibbox. He making sure. That's it. 20 seconds of that. Hopefully the man's good. Look at this. A female flag league? Oh, sign me up. Oh, no, that's a female and male. Hey, shout out to the female viewers. Shout out to the female watchers. Listen, we need more females in this sports fandom. Like, there's a lot out there, but we can always use more. And I love to see a female who rocks with the Eagles just as hard as any man does. Respect. Y'all the best. Doing a little damage. Remember, this was a brand new bottle. Doing a little damage. A little something. Let's see if we get some more done. Progressive. I got State Farm. Pretty Mimi said, don't get in trouble with wifey, Mike. Nah, wifey, hold it down. We've been married for over a decade. Wifey hold it down. But wifey knows when I'm at football practice with my son and I see the all the mom parents getting involved and stuff, I'm like, that's cool. That's cool. I like it. Respect. Here we go. Clifford. Shotgun formation. 3rd and 3. Ball at the 11. He's changing the play. Gonna motion 85 inside now. It's all good, pretty Mimi. Clifford takes a snap. Pressure in his face. Quick pass call. That is Keyshawn Williams. And he'll score for the first touchdown of the game.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
ENI G Maddox said, congratulations to you and your wife. Yes. Going strong. Going strong. This year, well, no, this year made 11. But next year will be 12 years married, 14 together. So 12 years married, coming March of 2027 though. March of 2027 will be 12 years married, 15 years together. Let's go. Nice play. I can't lie. I agree with you. I'm a guy who's just there. You know who else was just there? The Bengals wide receiver. He was the guy who was just there, wide open. Not really wide open, but he's still burnt. He burnt, oh boy. Cooper should start over Mekhi Lemon. Should not start over Lemon, you're saying. Sheesh. Thought Lemon was your boy. Big S for real said breakdown, wrap up, tackle. That's all you got to do. I teach that to my 11-year-old. Break down, wrap up. Break down, go low, wrap up. That's the 3 things I tell my son. If I called him in here right now and I say, how do you get a tackle? Break down, go low, wrap up. ENIG Maddox said my anniversary is in March as well, but we will be 31 years this year. Sheesh, I'm trying to get like you, G-Matic. Return game is going to only get to about the 24-yard line before he's met by a bunch of Bengals. 1st and 10 for the Eagles offense. Appreciate all the congratulations. Romulus, Peter Riley, Pretty Mimi. Like I say, you already know. Philly Mike, you know, I got a 15-year-old. I got a 15-year-old who will be 16 next year out of this marriage. But me and my wife have an 11 and 6 when my son turns 7 in September 2nd. Quick pass to Carson Steele, who'll pick up a short gain of about 4 yards on 1st down. Rocksteady said, I have 2 11-year-olds. Nice. So, yes, so I get the 16-year-old every weekend, but I got the 11 and 6-year-old that live with me. 16-year-old every other weekend, but once he gets out of high school, he could pick where he want to live. Then he grown. Well, he gonna be on his own soon because he got a good head on his shoulders. Still come visit Papa Mike. You know what I'm saying? Charlie said, say what you want about preseason, but they suck. I see nothing positive. I mean, I ain't going to disagree with you. We don't look good. But at the end of the day, these are people who will not be playing in the regular season. It's a whole different football team. Dalton, shotgun, formation, empty back set, takes a snap, looking, has time, fires, Colt, 1st down. Needed 3, picks up 5 or 6. That is Quez Watkins on the catch for the Eagles. 1st down. Pretty Mimi, yes, all boys. I got Mike Jr. That's my 16, soon to be 16-year-old. I got my 11-year-old's name Elijah, and my 6 turning 7 in a couple days is Aiden. Here we go. Dalton, under center. Ball at the 36-yard line. They're going to fake it to Carson Steele. Quick pass, caught and dropped off the fingertips of Cam Latu. Hit him right in the hands. Bounced right off his hands.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
We cannot be mad at the play calling at all. It's just been poor execution after poor execution after poor execution after poor execution after poor execution times 10. 2nd and 10. Dalton from the shotgun takes a snap, looking, firing. That is caught. He'll be a yard shy of first down. That is Toure on the catch, number 46 on offense. Toure on the catch. Toure on the catch, picks up about 9 yards on 2nd and 10. That brings up a 3rd and 1. 3rd down. It's getting a little hot in here. Carson Steele on the carry, picks up the first out and more. Crossing midfield to the 46-yard line. Goes Carson Steele for an Eagles first down. Eagles first down. Trailing 10. 5:57 remaining in the third quarter. I should turn the AC on, but I don't know if I'll lose power because I got too much stuff plugged in. I gotta switch my breaker. Dalton dropping back, quick pass call and running with yards. That is Danny Gray inside the 20 for the biggest play of the Eagles game. Dalton found a running in stride Danny Gray on a little slant route, caught it at the 30, ran inside the 20, and let's see where they actually mark it. Maybe actually at the 20-yard line, but that is the biggest first down of this football game. Let's go! The Eagles' juices are flowing now. Ball at the 20. Dalton under center. They're going to hand it off to number 41. Who the hell is 41? Tanner McKee is what? Shout out to Dr. Jen. 2-yard pickup for number 41 on the Eagles. Who is that? Somebody let me know in the chat. Who's 41? How do I not know? 2nd and 8. Andy Dalton is 4 of 7 for 44 yards. 3 rushes, 5 passes on this drive. Quick pass, and it's going to be caught by Covey, number 18, as he gets the first down. Needed 8 and picked up 12 big ones for another Eagles first down. Lansky said Mims. Okay, so Mims the wide receiver, or Mims is, we got a Mims running back? Here we go. Eagles inside the 10, mark it at the 7. They're going to motion the tight end, Stone Smart. Hand the ball off to Carson Steele. Steele up the middle, keeping the legs moving. Maybe gets 1.5 yards. Let's go, Birds.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
2nd and goal. Which King said Dalton already has more yards than McKee. The guy who's just there said Dalton looks better against JV. Here we go. 10 plays, 71 yards, almost 5 minutes and 30 seconds on this drive. Ball at the 6-yard line. They're going to fake the handoff. Quick pass. Carson Steele catches it, and he's going to carry the guy in for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Steele with his 2nd touchdown of the preseason. Carson Steele with his 2nd touchdown in the preseason The first Eagle touchdown of this game. It was a beautiful drive for the Eagles. Quick little pass to the running back. This West Coast side-to-side running back pass game is going to be lovely. When it's Jalen Hurts rolling out, hitting Saquon Barkley, that shit is going to feed families. That is going to feed families. Let me hear it in the chat.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
And it's back to a 3-point ball game. 16-13 with 2:42 remaining in the third quarter. Let's go! It's Mr. Steal Your Girl. Did Carson steal your girl? I like that. I like that. Touchdown for Carson Steele. Sign me up. Sign me up. Man of Steel, said by both Witch King and Romulus and JT. Y'all said that shit back to back to back. I like that. Great minds think alike. You know what else makes a great mind? Crown Royal, the sponsor of today. I'm just kidding. One day, they gotta. If only a Crown Royal will see this video and be like, yo, we need to sponsor Philly Mike. It's Mr. Steal Your Girl. Steal is the deal, says, hey, Dr. Jen. Mind you, Carson Steele's position on his team is fullback, but he's making a case of why he should be in the RB rotation. There's no way after this preseason can we cut him. You can't cut Carson Steele. You gotta keep Mr. Steal Your Girl, Man of Steel, real deal Holyfield. You got to keep that man on the squad. Steele was a fullback with Kansas City. He's a fullback with us. He is labeled on the roster as a fullback. He's just getting running back snaps in the preseason. He's labeled a fullback. That ass. Steele is going to make bank in college next year? What you mean? Cut said, what a difference a quarterback makes. Yup. Ariel C. Mass wants the flower girls, but before we get the flower girl, we need the roots.
Keep that roots going, baby! Roots on 3! 1, 2, 3, roots!
And you know what happens after the roots, right?
Flowers everywhere.
We love the flower girl. That is for damn sure. For damn sure. Let's go. 13-16 ball game. 2:42 remaining in the third quarter. It will be field and nose. Going to go in the end zone and out the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Ball will be at the 35-yard line. Oh, shit. I am tired. Yeah, they do like Cam Latu on special teams, for sure. And he knows how to block. Rocksteady said, who here thinks McKee is better than Dalton? Not today. Not today. Here we go. Ball at the 20. Clifford, the big orange Bengal, under center. He's going to take the snap, hand the ball off to Bullock, who runs up the middle for a gain of like 6 or 7, man. Kept the legs moving and ran over a couple Eagle guys. Looks like we have an injury on the Eagle side. Prayers in the chat. Prayers in the chat. Who's down for the Birds? Prayers in the chat. Prayers in the chat. Who was it? Who? Was it Andre Sam? April May said, "Come on, Mike, you got to stay awake for the game." I'm going to stay awake. But you know what will wake me up for real, for real? Dun, dun, defense. That really wake me up. Who was it? Let me know. Was it Andre Sam? That's what I like to see right there. That's what I like to see. The one time that you're allowed to spam for like 20 to 30 seconds. That's it. Then we rock out. I'm awake, said it's Deontay Lawson or Sam. A guy who's just there said it would suck if it's Sam. He's been having a good game. You ain't lying. He's been all right. Would have been better if he caught that interception, but you ain't lying. Both were there. Let's see when it comes back to the Eagles game, because right now it's commercial break. Gotta love the prayer emoji for any injured player, no matter if it's an Eagle or a Bengal. It don't even matter if we're playing the Cowboys. As much as I hate the Cowboys, which I hate them, you still got to show love to the players. It's part of the game, man. They're still human beings. Let's see. Let him be okay, creator. Mr. Barco said, "Dang, I came back to the stream seeing prayers hands. What happened? Somebody got hurt. I don't know who it is, if it's Dante Lawson or Andre Sam, the safety. One of the Eagle players got hurt. It's commercial break. We'll see when we get back. But shout out to you, Mr. Barco, for jumping back into the stream, my guy." I said, "Can't stand them, but I hate injuries. Respect. Respect." Everybody hate Dallas. If you an Eagle fan, you gots to hate Dallas. That's just how you raised. We raised to hate them up. Like, look, I got no love for the Giants. I got no love for the Commanders. But there's a different level of hate when I hear the Dallas Cowboys, right? I don't like the Giants and I don't like the Commanders. But there's a different level of hate for the Dallas, want to still be America's team, haven't won a Super Bowl or been to the NFC Championship in 30 years as boy team. Bro, if you ask a regular fan, if you ask a Rams fan or any regular fan, a Packer fan, a Charger fan, they'd be like, "Yeah, I hate the Cowboys." Everybody hates them. The only people who like the Cowboys are Cowboy fans. It's Andre Sam. Andre Sam getting carted off. That sucks. He was having a great game. Two fumble recoveries for Sam. Also a forced fumble. Here we go. 2nd and 4. Ball at the 26-yard line. They're going to motion number 14 for the Bengals. Clifford takes a snap. Flag on the play. Looks like a false start on the Bengals. Jordan Moore was in motion. Number 79 on the offense, false start. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay the down. (16-13) ball game. 2:02 left for the third quarter. 2nd and 9. Here we go. 2nd and 9 for the Eagles defense. Clifford, shotgun. They're going to motion Keyshawn Williams inside. Pressure in his face, forcing Clifford out. Throwing on the run. And it's going to be incomplete. Try to get it over to 17. Noah Thomas. And that is a couple Eagles in on the play, bringing up a 3rd down. Takes a shot to Noah Thomas. Gabe Hall with a nice hit on the quarterback. Not late at all. Hit him right as he was throwing. Brings up a 3rd and 9. Clifford takes a snap, looking, has time, throwing, and it's incomplete. Tried to get it over to Keyshawn Williams. Goosh on the coverage, and that brings up a 4th down. Eagles will get the ball back after scoring the tub. Can Andy Dalton punch it in for another tub? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. G-Lo said the bungholes. I'm Cornholio. I got TV for my bunghole. Y'all remember Beavis and Butthead, right? That's crazy. That was crazy. Clifford was limping, though. We'll see what happened with him. We got to see if we put prayers in the chat. He feeling that hit for sure. It'll be Mekhi Lemon with the bad return. Oh, my gosh. Come on, Lemon. What's wrong with your hands, bro? They got Mekhi Lemon to receive the punt. Is that the first punt? That really might be the first punt of the game for the Bengals. That really might be the first punt for the bungholes. Lamar Murray said, "Yo, what up, Philly Mike? What's going on, Brody?" Mekhi can't take it like that. They're going to hand the ball off to Carson Steele. He goes up the right side for a short gain, maybe one, bringing up a 2nd down for the Eagles offense. Michael Peterson said Lemon looked goofy out there, but I'm going to chill on him. Yeah, I mean, it's the first punt return, but the man couldn't pick up the ball for nothing. Smitty chopping it up with Lemon on the sideline. Ball at the 25-yard line. Danny Gray in motion. Dalton, shotgun, takes the snap, looking, firing, caught. That is stone smart. He'll pick up maybe 6 on 2nd down. That brings up a 3rd down for the Eagles offense. Dr. Jensen, I'm going to give him grace, respect. Bet Side said, "Good morning, Eagles need a touchdown." Good morning? Where the hell are you from that is good morning? Here we go. Dalton in the shotgun. Ball at the 31.5-yard line. Timeout taken. Or no, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. The end of the 3rd quarter. Eagles trail by 3 with 1 quarter remaining. With 1 quarter remaining. While it's commercial break, let's hear another word from our sponsor, Prize Picks, which is America's #1 sports picks app. And it's so simple. Just pick more or less on a few player stats and lock in your lineups. That's it. However, maybe you rather pick the team that wins instead of player stats, which is now on Prize Picks. Spreads, totals, pick'ems, whether it's a game or a fight. And best of all, Prize Picks got a new user offer that is really going to benefit you. Now, Just play $5 and get $150 in lineups. If you win, you got to use code HMA when signing up to once again play $5. If you win, you'll get $150 in lineups. Sheesh. Link in the description. Again, the season is upon us. Why not make your picks with anything not named Prize Picks? Anyways, shout out to the real ones. I Shine said Lemon needs to be in this whole game. I hear you. I agree. I would have let Lemon play a lot more than he's playing, but I guess the Eagles have a good role for him, so it is what it is. Philly fam said, Philly Mike on the show with 500 in sales. Let's make it happen, Bird Gang. Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing on this show with big sales. Not a big fan. I got my reasons. I love and rock with 500, though, for sure. We're just texting him today. We going to make it happen soon. It's going to be a 3-man stream. Lord Brunson, Philly Mike, and Philly 500. Howie Roseman watching. He's like, God damn, what happened to Tanner McKee? What happened with that boy McKee? Mick Troubles. I appreciate you, though. Here we go. 3rd and 3. Stone Smart in motion. Dalton takes the snap. Looking. Pressure in his face. Rolls out. Throws on a run. And it's caught by Danny Gray. Big time first down for the Eagles. Danny Gray with the catch. Diving at the ground. He gets up, shaked up. He's a little shooken up. Prayers in the chat for Danny Gray, although he's staying in the game. He probably got the wind knocked out of him. Ball at the 44. Flags on the play in the area of false starts. False start on the Eagles.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Danny Gray hit the sideline. Yeah, he just got the wind knocked out of him. It happens when you land on the ball sometimes. False start on the Eagles, though, setting us back.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Here we go. 1st and 15. Ball at the 38. Quick pass caught by Stone Smart. He'll get 3 of them yards back. Bringing up a 2nd and about 12. Last quarter. 14:25 remaining. Clock still ticking. I Shine. I know it's the preseason, but you got that Remy on deck? You got that Remy on deck? Or are you saving that for the regular season? Let me know, I Shine. Ball at the 41.5-yard line. Stone Smart got 2 catches for 9 yards. Dalton takes a snap. Looking, pumps, fires, caught. That's Stone Smart again. He'll pick up maybe 2. Actually, that's Quez Watkins on the catch. He'll pick up like 2, bringing up a 3rd down. 3rd down for the Eagles. Mama E said probably just knocked the air out of him. You ain't lying. Big 3rd down for the Eagles. And we just got a $20 banger.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
We got to get the 1st down on a $20 banger, though. I know that. Dalton dropping back, looking. Now he's going to be flushed to the right. Dalton rolling, firing, dirt ball. Bro really threw a dirt ball. I was hyping that play up like a mug, and he threw a dirt ball.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Taylor made by God with the $20 super chat. Lemon better get out there and pick some lemons. His family is depending on him to bring home the bacon, and the Eagles are depending on him. Eagles for life. Come on, dude. You ain't lying, Taylor. You ain't lying. We need the 1st round pick to be 1st round worthy. And again, he had bad quarterback play when he was in. Tanner McKee overthrew him a couple times. He did drop that pass that hit him in the hands that caused the interception. And then he's just fumbling around on a punt return. Again, it's his first game. You can't write this guy. Anybody who's trying to write off Mekhi Lemon, you need to go to the doctors and get checked. Am I going to swear he's the best or the worst? No, but that's the case. We can't make no definitive answer on him because we don't have the sample size. Was it a bad, ugly start? Sure. Talk about the drop. Talk about the muff punt. He got it back, but it was muffed. You can criticize what we've seen, but you can't write a guy off from a game. Simple and plain. Shout out to TaylorMade by God, putting some respect, but also some tough Philly love. See, that's why I love Philly. It's tough love. She straight up said, Lemon, better get out there and pick some lemons for his family. She's not giving him a grace. She's not cutting him off, but she's saying, go out there and get that shit done, boy. You got this. It's called tough love. And Philly knows how to send that tough love. Let's pour this shot up and pour this one to the brim. It's been a minute. I went the whole third quarter without a shot. But shout out to Taylor, made by God, with the $20 banger. Mind you, every super chat dollar gets you an entry into the jersey giveaway on September 30th. That's 20 for Taylor. I love the tough love, Taylor. If you are partaking in any grown, I don't say grown man, but grown woman stuff, grown people stuff, take this one with me. Eagle Nation, Taylor, salute. I love that tough love from Taylor. You better get out there and do what you got to do, Lemon. Again, he might have a slow start to the season, but I've watched his tape. His game will translate to the NFL. It just will. I know it. I put my bottom dollar on it. You heard? My bottom dollar on it. They're talking to Saquon on the sidelines. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Bengals. They're going to hand it off to, is that Brightwell? No, that's number 24. Who the hell was 24? They're going to hand it off to Jamal Haynes. Jamal Haynes, and he picks up maybe 3 or 4. Saquon about to go crazy this season, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell y'all. Saquon about to go crazy. 1,600 yards rushing minimum. Clifford in the shotgun. Ball at the 30. 2nd and 3. They're going to hand it off to Jamal Haynes. He got the first down and more. Crossing the 40 all the way up to about the 43-yard line, but there is a flag on the play. It might be in the area of holding on the offense. Bring that back. Pretty Mimi on that Mekhi Lemon time. Red said Saquon. Philly Joker said cheers. Rocksteady said, we not writing him off. It's just things you want to see as a first-round pick, especially from a team that likes to build in the trenches and giving up one of the best receivers. You ain't lying. Rocksteady, I agree. I would have been much happier if Mekhi Lemon came out here and lit this bitch up for 6 or 7 catches for 89 yards in a tub. You ain't lying. But it didn't happen. That don't mean it can't happen, though. First down run for the Bengals. Jamal Haynes is running that rock crazily. Bobbing in and outside of many different Eagle defenders, breaking tackles. Got all them flag yards back quickly. They talking to Saquon a lot on the sideline. 1st and 10 for the Bengals. Ball inside the 30. It's going to be a false start for the Bengals. 24 Bird said, is this the fourth string on defense? Yeah, it is. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. I gotta hold on. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I forgot to tell my wife something. Bengals got the ball. They're gonna snap it at the 30. Give it to Jamal Hayes. Oh my God, running through people. Hey, I forgot to tell you, Marvin gotta take an Uber. Oh, all right, yeah. All right. Bye. Haynes bullying these boys. I agree. Jamal Haynes came in the fourth quarter. Yes, against our fourth strings, but he is bullying them. This man had 124 rushes for 531 yards last year at Georgia Tech. Jamal Haynes is running hard for his carries. 2nd and 6, ball at the 39, still in Bengal territory. He gets tripped up this time, so he'll fall short of the first down, picking up maybe 1 or 2. That brings up a 3rd down for the Eagles defense. Big 3rd down for the Eagles defense. Can they get off the field and give the ball back to their offense? Need that. We need that. Let's get it. Let's finish this game strong. Clifford, shotgun, 3rd and 4. They're going to motion number 19 to the right. Clifford takes the snap, throws, caught, 1st down on Thomas.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Pryor went in motion, ran a little comeback route, and beat Thomas. 1st down.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Ambry Thomas trying to make the team looking like straight doo-doo juice. Ball close to midfield. Clifford fakes the handoff. Has a bunch of time. Checking it down to 84. Who breaks the tackle but fumbles? Fumble! 84 fumbled. Eagles football. Let's see what they say. Flag! And Thomas. Ambry Thomas got cooked on 3rd down. The Eagles force a fumble the next possession, but there's a flag on the play. Guess who? Ambry Thomas. You're trash, bro. Get him off my squad. Get him off.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Get that boy Ambry Thomas up out of here. Get him out of here. A fumble that would have went to the Eagles, called back off a hold on Thomas. Ball across midfield. Clifford going to hand the ball off to Bullock. Makes one man miss. Picks up the 1st down. Cuts it back inside the 30. He's still going down to the 22-yard line. This man cannot be stopped.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
25 yards for Bullock off the handoff. My goodness. Let's look at this replay. Nice little jump cut, breaks 1 tackle, then makes Goosh miss, makes another guy miss, and says, I'm going out of bounds. I'm tired. Lord have mercy. 7 carries for 55 yards for Bullock. Shout out to the 200 people in the building still. I love y'all to death. I can't wait for some regular season. I gots to be saying Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, Devontae Smith, Dontavian Wicks, Jordan Mailata, I got to be saying some stars. I'm tired of talking about Oh, who the is Aubrey Thomas? Get him off the squad. Bro, Quinion will never. Reek Woolen will never. Coop will never. That's crazy. That's crazy. Red CG said, this is preseason. I understand it. I know. That's why I said they would never. Here we go. Ball inside the 30, mark it at the 23-yard line. Clifford going to hand the ball off to Bullock. He goes up the middle, and he's going to pick up maybe 5 or 6 yards on first down. Michael Peterson said, I wish we looked normal, at least in preseason. Ken Mallet said, week 1 can't come soon enough. Rye said, Thomas is just an expired camp body stinking up the joint. Dr. Jen said, Thomas is hogwash. Yo, I actually do love the word hogwash. That shit's crazy. Using hogwash in the sentence is wild. I love it. I love it. Clifford going to hand the ball off to Bullock. He's going to make one man miss, but not the second. He'll pick up maybe 3 or 4. It's going to bring up a third down. It's 3rd and short. Can the Eagles force the field goal attempt, which would put them up by 6 to go down and score and win the EA Sports? We in the game. Philly fans said, which backup quarterback won't be on the Birds to start the regular season? Hear me out. Carson Steele has fullback 1. Sign me up for Carson Steele, fullback 1. Here we go. Clifford at the 15-yard line. Fake it to the running back. Off his back foot to the end zone. Incomplete. Pryor was open. There was 2 open guys. Clifford off his back foot threw it away. That brings up 4th down, and here comes the field goal unit. Shout out to Wilson with the pressure. Zion Wilson with the big-time hit on Clifford, the big orange Bengal, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. They are not kicking field goals. They are going for it, dog. Ball at the 15-yard line. It's 4th and 2. Clifford, shotgun, looking, firing, quick pass, broken up. And a flag's down. Aubrey Thomas going to get called with a flag. I was about to be happy for Aubrey Thomas, but he got flagged. He's having a rough drive. Let me see this shit again. That's ridiculous. Let me see this. What the Bro, Aubrey Thomas sucks, but that was clean. That was clean, bro. Automatic first down. That was a horrible call. That's clean. I didn't see anything crazy. It's a little physical. It's a slant. You're under 5 yards. I'm allowed to be physical with you. I'm allowed to press you. I'm allowed to stab you. Yeah, you suck, Aubrey Thomas. You suck so bad, even the referees can't judge you right. Dog, what the? Put Ringo in! I'm with you. You didn't say that, Dr. Jen, but we can't even blame Ringo for nothing. Ringo would have shut that shit down. That's how desperate we are right now. We want Ringo in for Thomas. ASAP Rocky. Ball inside the 10, mark it at the 6. 2nd and goal. Clifford going to hand it off to Bullock. Bullock is going to walk in for a touchdown. Oh, he tripped, but still got in.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Super shame.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Uh, uh, uh. One more time.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Right around 6 minutes remaining of the fourth quarter. Eagles trail by 10. Red CG said, Thomas, don't even get on the bus. Just Uber your ass home. Find a way to get home. You ain't part of this team no more. Eagles have until Sunday at 6 o'clock or Sunday at 4 o'clock. I forgot what day. But the Eagles have a couple more days to make the cuts all the way down to 53. And I promise you, Thomas will not only not make the 53-man roster, this man won't make the practice squad. This man is so bad, he's not even allowed to buy tickets to watch the Eagles the whole season. He's kicked out of the link. This man is banned, shadow banned. Bro can't even come watch the game as a fan. He's out of here. Oh, shit. This man is... Oh, Lord, I love y'all. We did pretty decent. It's a preseason game. Y'all got me like this for a preseason game. It's cool. I mean, there's still 6 more minutes, though. I'll take another one if y'all want it. It's up to y'all. Get this man up out of here, though. Rocksteady said, Mike, don't say that. Quez is still here. He not making the team either. A guy who's just there said, no need this. No, you need this guy on the team. He's a perfect example of what not to do, and players will see it. You always need a guy like that. Lordy. Week 1, man. Let's go. Bills at Texans, Ravens at Colts, Jets at Titans, Browns at Jags, Packers at Vikings, Eagles or Commanders at Eagles. Let's go, man. I can't wait. Real deal, Holyfield. We be talking about real Eagles, not fake wannabe Aubrey Thomases. 10-point ball game, 6 minutes remaining. Can the Eagles just finish out with some good offense? I want to see Cole Payton. Please let Cole Payton have this fourth quarter. Did the Bengals really have the ball the whole fourth quarter? We're going to return it to about the 20. Yo, did the Bengals really have the ball for like the whole fourth quarter? If so, why the hell are we not playing Cole Payton? You got to get the rookie some touches. We playing Tanner and Dalton. They already know. Lord have mercy on my soul. Rocksteady said put Lemon back in there. Bad Juju said cheers. I'm awake that our defense create turnovers. Wade is a fit. Dalton are going to dump it off to Carson Steele. They're not playing Cole Payton at all, bro. They're treating a rookie like a redheaded stepchild. Chaotic said my boy Philly Mike turned, yo. You crazy. Like this? Philly Mike been finishing bottles down to here. We talk about, I already been down to here. We not turned. We just chilling. Bad pass from Andy Dalton to Quez Watkins, bringing up a second down. Appreciate you, though, Chaotic. I'm a little something. This actually, the heat and the game is cooking me more. I got to fix my breaker before I have the AC on and all these lights. If I turn the AC on, it might work. But it could just cut it dead, too. Power go out. I just bought the breaker yesterday. I'm going to fix that tomorrow. Dalton dropping back, looking, has a lot of time. Going to check it down to Britton Covey, who, wow, carries a guy for a couple extra yards. Needed 10, picked up 9. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. DJV said, I seen Mike drop 6 shots. Is that what it is? 6 shots? 6 shots? That's what it looks like. Dalton dropping back, rolling to his right. Dalton looking, firing, dirt ball. Another dirt ball, bro. What the is going on? Cut said, a like for Mike. Appreciate it. My man threw a dirt ball on the run. What kind of throw was that? Chaotic said, not off the drink, but the energy for the season coming up is what I meant. LOL. I love the energy. You already know, Brody. Appreciate you. Let's get it. Philly strong in the building. 4th and 2. Eagles going for it down 10. Covey in motion. Ball at the 39-yard line. Here comes the blitz. He gets hit as he throws, and it's batted down at the line of scrimmage. There is a flag on the play. Hopefully it's against the Bengals, or the Eagles are absolutely cooked. Illegal shift offense. It doesn't matter. Decline. We cooked.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Turnover on downs. We didn't even get to see Cole Payton. What an ugly ass game.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
I at least wanted to see Cole Payton, bro.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
I'm going to play this like 2 more times at least.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
I mean, like, what are we? What?
Shame. Shame. Shame.
I can't wait to see the mother and starters, bro. I can't wait to see the starters. This is hogwash. Shout out to Dr. Jen. This is some hogwash. It's malarkey. I'm awake said he's being protected. Look, young boys want to play. Young boys want to play. And when the quarterback plays already booty juice, let the young boy play. First off, if Jalen Hurts misses time, we're in trouble. But the Eagles are going to either give it to Andy Dalton or Tanner McKee, right? Andy Dalton or Tanner McKee. Right now, it looks like Tanner McKee, based off how they're playing quarterbacks, will get to play for Jalen if he misses time for any reason. That being said, Cole Payton he's not playing in the regular season. So let this man have a little fun, dog. Let him have a little fun. Respect, though. I respect it. Rogue said, who's scouting for this team? None of their D scrubs are playable. None of the wide receivers are playable. Lemon is garbage too. I agree with everything you said, but I will not agree with the last statement. How do you know what Lemon is? Based off what you saw today, you are willing to judge Mekhi Lemon with poor ass quarterback play. Are we really going to judge a player off one game, one preseason game with bad quarterback play? How the can you do that? Oh my God, Jamal Hayes, he going all the way for a touchdown. What the fuck is going on? Get these mocks off my screen.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
This guy made 18,932 guys missed. He made 27,642 guys not. He broke that many tackles. This man made 8,000 people miss and broke 26,000 tackles in one play. I quit.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Prayers in the chat for Bolden. Prayers in the chat for Bolden. Cincinnati rushed for 191 yards on our head. On our head, bro. $30-13. Wow. I don't even know if a shot could cheer me up at this point. This is ugly. This man made like 1,000 people miss and 1,000 broken tackles in one play, dog. Thank God we played the inoperable offensive line for the Commanders week 1. Thank the Lord. Bro, the entire defense touched number 24 on that play, and he broke or juked each and every one of them. He broke or juked each and every one of them twice. I was going to make the tackle, but then I forgot. I thought I had the tackle, but then it was not. And now he's sitting in the end zone, and I know why. Why, man? Because I don't know how to tackle. Yo, this defense sucks, bro. Oh, Cole Payton time. Let's hear it in the chat. Payton. I was gonna turn the game off, but then he got in. I was about to click the button, but he got in. Here we go. Cole Payton, the lefty, empty back set, takes the snap. Payton looking, firing, and it was dropped by Stone Smart. Again, the ball was perfectly thrown in between the numbers, but we don't know how to catch.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 31. Payton, shotgun, takes the snap. Payton looking, rolling to his left, running, and he's going to throw it away. I want to be happy for Cole Payton. Oh, we got an injured Bengal on the play. Prayers in the chat. Prayers in the chat. Prayers in the chat. This is wild. Absolutely wild. Stone Smart in motion. Cole Payton from the shotgun. Takes the snap. Payton looking, has time, and he's going to step up in the pocket and get sacked. Rye said, packed up like a bag of potato chips, dog. I'm awake said, stay healthy, Peyton. Christian said, where's our OC calling the game from? The booth. But it doesn't matter when there's very little execution going on. Punt team on. Get this game off my screen, bro.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Fair call by the Bengals. We got 3 minutes and 20 seconds of misery to go through. Michael Peterson said the highlight of the game was the make field goals from Jake Elliott. You ain't lying. If you ask me what did I take from this game positive, Jake Elliott making 2 field goals. What did you get from this game positive, Philly Mike? Jake Elliott made a 30 and 50-yard field goal. That's it. Clifford under center, hands it to Bullock. Bullock up the middle, and he picks up maybe 2. Let that clock run, bro. Don't even dare call timeout, Eagles. You call timeout, I'll smack the shit out of somebody. Let that shit rock. Roku said no talent. No talent depth, folks. It ain't good. Lemon stinks. This isn't good. You can't say that about Lemon. Whatever you say, bro. We'll revisit that shit in the middle of the season. Clifford got the ball at the 26-yard line, and the Eagles jump.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
We can't even draw people off sides without jumping. They thinking it's a false start, and they jumping off sides.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Makai Lemon, if you watch this game and said, yep, because of this game, Makai Lemon sucks, then I just can't talk football with you. I just can't talk football with you. Simple and plain. Bullock up the middle, and he picks up 5 yards on 2nd and 2. Bengals first down, straight up the middle. If you watch this game and said Lemon is going to stink because of this game, then I can't talk football with you. Simple and plain. Just can't. We're done. I got nothing else to say to you. Cool. It is what it is. Mark said this is brutal. It's ugly. Everything about this game was ugly. Ugly. This game is hard to watch. I agree with you, Nico. They're going to hand the ball off to Bullock. He goes up the left side and picks up maybe 3 or 4, bringing up a 2nd down as the clock should tick to at least a 2-minute warning. Sorry, bro. Lemon was a bad pick, and we'll be missing AJ a lot. We need to just get the defense loaded and get Crosby when Jonathan Grenard injury. Lemon is another Nelson Aguilar. Whatever you say, bro. Y'all got no NFL tape on Lemon. Y'all got no NFL tape on Lemon, and you think he sucks. You got no NFL tape. Has he been hurt? Yes. Is that cool? No. I know another player who didn't play till week 5 of his rookie season, named Cooper motherfucking DeJean. I don't know what Lemon's going to be, but that's the truth. I don't know. How can you say after a preseason game with horrible quarterback play that he's bad? The only thing you really got to go off of is his college tape. Now, if you thought he was bad out of college, okay. But we don't know. For you to watch this game and say he sucks because he had two bad quarterbacks, played for a couple quarters, that is stupid. Okay? I'm not calling you stupid, but what you're saying is stupid. Do I think he's going to be great? I don't know. And that's where I'm leaving it. How? What? How do you think he stinks by watching one game? Not even a regular season game. You watched one quarter and a half of a preseason game with bad quarterback play and say Lemon stinks. He's Nelson Aguilar. He's blah, blah, blah. You're stupid. Sorry. I try to be nice to everybody, but that is stupid. Now, you can say, I don't think he's going to fit for what I saw in college. Okay, I will hear that. If you thought Makai Lemon was not good coming out of college, then I can at least say, okay, you made your decision based off his college tape. You don't think it's going to translate to the NFL. Okay, we will see. But if you watched this game and said, oh my God, Lemon only had 3 catches for 4 yards and he dropped the ball and he can't. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. So again, if you're going to say something, say it with context. Say, I never believed in him since he was picked. Okay. Then I can at least understand you just didn't think he was good from the get-go. All right? Simple and plain. That's all I'm going to say on it. Type shit. You heard? And I'm about to take a shot off the Faheezy because y'all getting me tight. 30-13 ball game. This one for Makai Levin. Yo. All right, we good. We good. My bad. I must have pulled the cord out. We good. Shout out to y'all. We good now? Y'all can hear me? It's showing on the screen that my mic is back. Lost forever. Says a guy who's just there. Woo-wee. Wild. September 13th, I can't wait to go against this inoperable offensive line. With that being said, I love y'all to death. I don't really got much to say about this game because it was a shit show. It ugly. Simple and plain. Not much to really say about this. What y'all got to say about it? Got nothing really to say about this one. A lot of people that will never get into a game. Most of these people who play today are actually getting cut. Like, we didn't even play. Shipley is a quality backup. Hollywood is a quality backup. Cooper is a quality backup. Like, we didn't even play our quality backups. We literally played the bottom of the barrel trying to make the roster, and everybody showed why they shouldn't make the roster. Go ahead and throw out all them boys and maybe bring in your end of the roster cuts from some other teams. No matter what, I'll be a Philly boy in and out. But I'm not happy with the pick. To your point, I never liked the pick, my opinion. Now, I respect that, okay? If you telling me that you never liked the draft pick, you thought we shouldn't do that, respect. And I'm not here to tell you that he's going to be the A.J. Brown replacement. No. If you watch this show, I was one of the last people to believe that A.J. Brown was being traded. Now, I was wrong. I'll admit when I'm wrong. At the end of the day, it's a wait and see process. I like this tape out of USC. I understand the last receiver we got from USC was Nelson Aguilar. Didn't really turn out good. We'll see. I respect that at least. You didn't like it from the get-go. But you can't watch a preseason game with this lackluster execution at quarterback and say something. That's my whole thing. With all that being said, I love y'all to death. Y'all showed out on the like button. I love y'all to death. And until next time, which will be tomorrow, there will be some type of live stream or video tomorrow. Sunday. Tomorrow's Saturday. Damn, it's only Friday. Yeah, so Sunday got my son's football game early. We'll figure out what we do that day too. But make sure you got the like button hit today. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And make sure you got the notification bell hit. I will catch y'all on the next one.